done. Job done.
I hope he doesn't have bunches. Please God.
Job done.
Crypt Fiend. Why do people, when first wave is skipped, build ranged unit second wave? And there's even, it's impossible to get your 3 unit out. I wonder.
More gold is required. Job done.
So they just build the Crypt Fiend just to build a Crypt Fiend. It's like approved because the opponent didn't build for a 1 wave. Okay, no lightning shields. Muskrats.
Job done.
Oh.
Job done. Job done. Job done. Job done. More gold. Our allied town is under siege. Job done. More gold is required. Job done. Our allied town is under siege.
No Banshee. Means it's playable.
Yo, Bambucha, what you doing? Yeah, but this is boring, so I'm just asking. You do anything else?
Job done. Job done. More gold is required. is under siege. Job's done. More gold is required. Job's done. Job's done. Job's done. Our allies' town
More
is
gold
under
is
siege.
required.
Him not having bunch, but he does have spellbreakers, which is not great. Can't really play Sorgs, I guess. I mean, I will, but it's not gonna be as comfortable.
More gold is required. Job's done.
Level 3 is a massive power spike. Maybe we turn around on level 3. If the tower is alive. Doesn't seem to be alive, honestly.
More gold is required. Job's done.
Yep. 2, 3, 4. 40 gold total purple earned from the tower. For some reason I'm getting pinged. Front, please. They needed me to go front. In Beastmaster level 4, this game is not promising,
Job's done.
we believe.
More
I
gold
would
is
go
required.
Priest,
More gold is
Windwalker,
required.
Tower in.
Job's done.
And try to scale. That's my plan. Am I a believer? Yes. I believe this game is winnable. I can stack. Although, if I stack with red, does it do anything? No. That I don't think so.
Upgrade complete.
Boom.
Job's done. Job's done. Job's done. Job's done.
Giga strat. Watch me not clear purple or something like that. That would be hilarious. Might happen, by the way. I'm not doing any damage, honestly. Okay, red got not a bad matchup with necro upgrades. Cripple into burst is not bad. One more tower in probably. Then research and wind riders, something like that. Something along those lines.
More gold is required.
But unfortunately, we are not able to clear the wave before us.
Research complete.
And I'm a little bit griefing. Yeah, I'm not doing any damage. I can go front, not a big deal. I should stay back, but I can go front.
Job's done.
Sucks.
I cannot summon there. Job's done. Job's done. Job's done.
Sarks now? If you're trying to stack? Teal, come on. You can do it, Teal. I believe in you, Teal. Surely you can clear blue. Surely. Please. You can to see the play. I will pin the brackets soon. Once this game is over, it's gonna be quite fast. I think it's over now. Unfortunately, very strong tower, very strong unit. 10 gold less than Mountain Giant, and it doesn't work at all. It's okay. Nothing we can do about it. Boom. Boom. 100 wins, 90 loses. Clean. Let me make it brackets. The brackets are in. Participants. Shuffle the seats. Boom. Boom. We do it like that. While we wait, let's watch some games. We could spectate Frankenstein playing. This game is over already. Pom pom pom. While we wait for the tournament to start and people to actually start their games. We'll spectate some random pub games. I think that would be Oh, Frank got a nasty combo of Necro Statue Witch Doctor. That all paired up with Banshee. Looks nice. Fairy Dragons and the enemy team. Triple Fairy Dragon to be exact. Interesting choice. On tier 3, Abomination, Hippo and Gryphon. I guess Hippos are good into blue. Combined with Necro Banshee, should be winning. The Frost Rooms are a little bit a big deal if he messes up the tempo, but overall should be fine. Frank got the win in early game matchup, so it's gonna be a coin flip on the hero. We'll see how it goes. 5 goals into 5 goals. Let's see. Okay, right side wins. Left side we're hitting every single goal. Or? Oh, yeah. The target fire on one worked. Footman Banshee into Hunt Shaman. But the yellow is stacking with Frost Rim. MG, I guess, not that bad. Got Hippo Archer, Hippo Riders, Frost Rim, some Shaman, Spellbreaker.
A player's force is
Very
under
good.
attack. A town is under siege.
Frank is skipping again, I guess. Blue got a hero, Princess of the Moon. Frank built Crypt Lord and missed the Footman, so he hesitated should he build or not. Maybe it was hard hero select or whatever. I don't know what was the other option that he got stuck on, but looks like a completely winning matchup. Paired up with Banshee to split some dispels from Dreads. Frank is gonna have fun this game.
Hello. Is this the tournament, by the way?
Nah. For games to start.
Oh, okay. Let's look at these brackets though so far. Well, at least I wanna look at it.
Yeah. Always forget. Nothing strange.
Oh, we have a lot less, what's it called? Signups actually.
Yeah.
Wait, so when you say bounce teams, who's the third player in BJ Base's team? Because I just see XXL. Oh. I see, I see.
If that says something, because I don't know this name. Frank is not having fun. Poor guy.
And he didn't sign up for the tournament.
Yeah. He played only in arranged teams. Stacked his team 4 times. Won only 1 time. And now he's not playing. He just doesn't want to play in random teams.
I'm partially with him. I like my arranged teams.
Literate.
I mean, I technically have a 100% win rate for these
Yeah.
tournaments.
Yep.
A player's forces are under attack. The town is under siege.
Let us know.
Player's forces are under
5.
attack.
I just know you're low-key triggered about it. But
I mean, yeah, there's only 12 players who sign up and someone doesn't show up. And it's not that hard.
happens. I can, what's it called? I can just message people for you if you want to just, at this point, to find a replacement.
I messaged everyone in maybe.
Yeah, I saw.
So we'll see how it goes. Like, Fearless team. One match, yeah. Okay, maybe the game started, perhaps? No. Can you move chat to the left bottom? Sure. Oh, yeah, it covers up the draft. Yep, that makes sense.
Wait, is Yogi in the, is he in a team? If he's not in a team, Yogi said he can play. No? I mean, yeah. I mean, I guess Yogi can replace the, yeah. Also the Charlton guy's asking, I can just tell him, yeah, just play them as soon as they can. I'll just respond to him.
Boom, boom. Did you see my clamp recent? My recently. Wait, it doesn't even show. What the
What?
hell?
It does show. Well, I see in your
No,
thing you have 1883.
wait. 2 days ago I was 1977 once,
Oh my god.
1980 something once, and then we went on a little streak, unfortunately.
Okay, I mean at least you're almost touching 2K.
Yeah.
Let's think about, do you want to know something, I don't know if this is sad or good news, but Derger, he got to like 1980 or he got to 1990 MMR 7 times. Like he was one win away from 2K MMR 7 times. He just needed one more win, and 7 times he collapsed back down to like 1800. And at some point he went down to like 1600 something. And now he's 2.1K.
He's 1900. That's what I see.
Wait, right now? Oh,
1987.
okay. 1987. He's one win. Like he just needs
Oh
one win
yeah,
to get
it's
back
only
to
one
3K.
win, man. It's only one win.
I'm just saying, Derger didn't give up. All right.
Yeah, I did as well. But some people, like I know some names already. I learned some names that I should probably dodge. If I dodge them, uh, I think it's easily climbable. Like if dodge was allowed,
Give us your the players you dodged the most. Just shit talk them. Fuck it.
I mean I would 100% dodge this sovereign guy, Kenpachi.
Interesting.
I would dodge them for 100% bug as well. Even though we won twice in a row, it was crazy.
Okay, I have no idea who Bug is, but the other two names
S-
I know them. I mean, I feel like they're
Sovereign is
okay.
awesome. Yeah, he's a
Okay.
very very good player. I agree, especially on the enemy team. Like I'd love to see him on the enemy team.
Then he signs Harry Potter. Uh,
Uh,
the Lord.
oh yeah, Harry. I agree. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Is there two Harrys or?
There's a Harry Potter and Harry.
I've seen them play. I've seen Harry Potter play on other people's streams. I don't know if I've ever played with them.
Also, Monkey Baggio. This guy, I would also.
Monkey beat my Monkey Pagio. Let's go.
I would also try to. So no, maybe he just got unlucky, but yeah. There's also another guy. I played with him multiple times. Oh, the Metapu, yeah.
Yeah, what about that Sasu guy? That's an instant dodge if he's on your team.
Oh yeah. We
Like
lost
you
the
should be
tower
allowed to
4
dodge and then
minutes.
report him.
Because of Soxy, we lost the tower 4 minutes in, and he blamed me. He blamed me for building Sarks. Two different Harrys. Oh, that's harder then. But for the record, I never dodged intentionally.
I don't think you can, right? I mean,
I mean, you can.
can you dodge?
You just close the game on the loading screen. But I didn't do it yet. But if it's like one game away and IDC, you might need to report me.
You're one win away from 2K.
Yeah. Randomly DC, then most likely. Okay, we actually
Honestly,
got a game. Go and we can
okay, nice.
jump into soon.
Yep. I do want to say if you ever hit 2K Mamar, just screenshot it, send it to your friends, and then never play the game again. That is.
Risky, man. You know what, Jump Train? How about you eat my ass, huh?
Oh wait, let me allow Kangaroo's comment.
Harry
Harry
Potter
Potter
is
is
a
a piece
piece
of
of
shit
shit
for
for
sure.
sure.
Are you saying like player skill wise or player attitude wise? Do we hate this guy? Let me go, cast.
Huge insight for the game.
Yeah, dude.
I'm scared of this insight. 70 seconds.
That's
The question of this tournament is, will Felo ask me for a caution again? That's the question.
right here, Russia, right? That's gonna be on the players. We're waiting 50 seconds to get into the game.
I mean, I can believe that there's gonna be like a 4 mine or whatever tier 3 rush, but triple hero, no. Sorry. I don't think
Right.
it can work properly.
Can we just let me just check that, two matches going on. Like which match is gonna be more interesting? This match or the other one, the BJ Biggs and the
Oh, that's the
Harrowing
BJ
one?
Biggs one.
I know Harrowing, but I think BJ Biggs and Pescador win that series, right? Or I can't tell.
Not to blame BJ Biggs, but do you remember what happened when he faced Derger when Derger was considered piss low? Like,
You really you were not a fan of anything BJ Biggs that tournament.
no, I love BJ Biggs. I've seen some
Same.
streams. I love his communication and how he plays, but maybe he's not the greatest player.
I mean, I learned that you can go double statue and you have mass necros and ghouls from BJ Biggs, and it is a pumper strat. It actually works.
Necker statue is
It is so
broken, I
strong.
agree. And that's what BJ Biggs does every single game, so maybe we'll see it again. That's what he did in the previous tournament. He choked a little bit, that costed them the game, but I'm sure he's reformed now. I'm gonna pump.
I don't know if I should be showing caster bias by flaming one of the players in this game.
Who would you flame?
I hope Teal gets absolutely destroyed. Fuck this guy.
Being Bomb 77, right? You don't like him. Okay.
on my climb to 2K or on my initial climb to 2.3K, the amount this guy flamed me because I missed my hero pick, and it just triggered me because like 2 games before that, I just saw someone on the enemy team like miss their hero pick, and his teammates are like, "Yeah, it's no problem." And then I missed my hero pick, like I was a second away from picking my hero, and this Bing Boom guy fucking pings me all game about it and flames me. Fuck this guy.
He
He
doesn't
was
know.
not supportive.
Yeah, that happens. That happens. I mean, he was pointing out a mistake that you were making a hero last second, which is usually a macro mistake, right? You didn't think about it, you just went randomly for a hero.
Yeah, he was pinging it for the next 20 fucking minutes.
Yeah, he was teaching you a lesson, obviously.
Yeah.
BJ Biggs has no necros, but he got very good, very solid draft, in my opinion. Shaman
Yeah, that
Frostrim,
tier 3 is nice.
yeah, I like to
And he's
see that.
got the footman. I learned that apparently a lot of super good players consider footman like the S tier Q unit.
It's the worst Q unit. I mean, with Necros, okay. Yeah, with Necros works. But overall, it loses to everything.
I actually really like ghouls if the enemy like doesn't get, you know, an AoE hero. If they don't get an AoE hero, I feel like ghouls can be, if they're just not contested, can be just so crazy strong.
Yeah. Footman best. I disagree. I think Footman is not even close to be the best. Grunt is very strong. Hunt is very strong. And Ghoul Footman is like the same tier.
Okay, Hunt is, in my opinion, the Fs. I forgot that Hunts were even like I don't even consider them. They're not a viable unit to me. Like fuck Hunts.
They're hard
Like
to
I think,
play, that's true. But if
yeah.
you're winning with Hunts, you're basically the strongest person on the map. Which you cannot say about Footman at the same time. And by the
I
way,
want to know
if
why
you
Footman
if you're a
is considered so
Footman
strong.
if you're a Footman enjoyer and you run into Blade Master, don't you just quit? Like, don't you just out QQ
I
instantly?
mean, I mean, you can. That's the same with ghouls. That's the thing. Isn't it just like similar Footmen and Ghoul? Like Footmen are basically similar to Ghouls except they're slightly. You know, they don't die to AOE as bad.
Yeah,
Like
and
I'm
you,
wondering what does make Footman the best Q unit to a
I
lot of players,
it
because I've heard
it's
so many good players say they're the best Q
yeah.
unit.
Like we had a talk with Brer like a long time ago. Like he said, in his opinion that Footman Banshee is the best tier 1 you can get, right?
Really?
Which
Oh.
I disagree completely. Like Hunt Shaman, Grand Shaman, Grand Banshee, Footman.
Okay,
I don't know.
you saying Hunt Shaman is just so beyond demented to me. Like I am going Footman Banshee every game until I learn the ins and ins and out of that matchup.
I think Footman is good with Sark. That's my opinion. Just
I
Footman
think I hate
Sark.
all your opinions.
Yeah, and the Blade
I mean, Source
Master.
is just. I mean, Source is just like if for degenerates. Let's be honest. Like, if you're, does anyone play Source like a tier 1, like a normal person? I thought Source are just like a unit you used to like go straight
Actually,
to
I
tier 3.
played like 2 or 3 games today and I completely stumped. And it was not in piss low, like I was facing 2k elo guys. Like, just
Interesting.
3 or 4 Sorks in another game forces your opponent to build gem. And Sorks don't struggle against casters. Like, you're not scared of Dispel or whatever, right? And Sork with the
Yeah, but aren't you
summoner
scared of
hero,
Lightning Shield?
I mean, it's not only Invis, like, people don't understand how good slow is. For example, into ghouls. Like, if you don't have shamans, oh, you lost. But Sorks actually work into ghouls.
I
And
mean, I
like
know
in
they're good
general.
against Ghouls, it's just I know they're not great against Shamans. I mean, I don't know. I'm never going Source
Like,
tier 1.
with
And
current meta, people just don't play it at all. And if they get Sorks, they just slam the mines or tier. Which is not always right. Like, you can easily play tier 1 with Sorks. Like, imagine getting Summoner Hero with Sorks. Auto stack every wave, no matter what.
maybe, well, I want to say I'll try this, but that's going to be a very low chance I'll try this. But it does sound legit.
I mean, you laughed at 4 gold mines, 6 Sorks, and then you started screaming that it's
I never
broken.
laughed at it. I was one of the original people who like. I'm the guy who convinced Soxy it was a great strat. Me and Trusty were the people trying to explain to him that, you know, he needs to see the light.
Yeah, but I don't know. I just think people are very, very close-minded. Like, people rate the Lulu very low because he's a Banshee spammer or whatever. And like, I don't know. It's just people's opinion most of the time is wrong. Like, it all went down from Sorks never. No one touched Sork, right? There was a small buff, like previous patch or whatever. It didn't apply anything basically. And now, in the current state, people are like, oh, we need to nerf late game Sork. But no one played Sork for the longest time ever, right? And everyone were claiming that Sork is the useless unit, you never should pick it, blah 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 blah.
Yeah, I mean, I like Source with tier 3 rushes, so yeah, that's just what I do. Focus on the game.
Sork is like Necro.
Player's forces are under
You need
attack.
to get tier 3 early though, for them to work properly, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But it's whatever.
I would feel
By the way,
about this.
Footman completely stomping the matchup, as you can see.
Well, I mean, he had to run into the guy with Drides before, who dispelled his summon.
But I
Which
don't
is
know, but
unfortunate.
Footman Dryad is 100% the worst pick you can get.
Right.
There's I cannot imagine something worse than Footman Dryad. It
I don't know, I'm
only
a fan
would
of
work
Footman Dried.
into Summoner Hero hunts. Everything else loses.
I'm a big fan of Footman Drides.
Really?
Yeah. It
My
takes a
takes
while,
are
man.
I mean, like I tend to never pick Dryad in general. It just doesn't scale well.
I don't prioritize Drides, but I do like playing them. They're fun. You can just often win the lane with them and then grief the next lane so hard. And they're just fun to mask because they're just magic immune. They can just mess up most, you know, like builds. Or just hit Chimeras and Frost Rooms all day. And they're just, yeah, they give you anti-air early on as well. If your opponent just rushes air out of nowhere. I don't know, I like Drides. I will say, I don't know, I don't feel like they're as high risk. Like half the time I go Drides, I often just end up winning. Like it's rare that I lose with
I
Drides,
wouldn't
feel
say
like.
they're high risk, but if your team is losing and you want to scale most of the time when your team is losing, good luck doing it with Dryads.
I mean, Drides are good all game.
Why? Why would you consider them good? And we compare them to Sork,
Magic immune.
Shaman,
Split
Banshee.
so many they can just split so many drafts. They're so annoying to deal with
If you're
all game.
losing, you're gonna split so many drafts.
Yeah, we're often winning with Drides.
Into what? Like, maybe I have no idea how to play Dryads, but how do you win a matchup with Dryad if it's not hunts? It's most of the time losing. Like, you need to have enemy team to have summoner hero or whatever. Like, I don't know.
Oh no, I feel like they work out fine half the time. Like right now, like against Banshees, if he had Shamans, he'd be way worse off. Like here, honestly, Orange did not do half bad, despite half his wave being screwed by the previous wave. Let's see, this guy, honestly, wait, left side has, yeah, 2 Footmans. They actually don't have any Banshees on left side, by the way. There's no Banshees on left side. But it maybe doesn't matter because everyone in this game wins Spellbreaker, by the way. Like, we see Spellbreakers, like purple, orange, teal, yellow, like, it actually doesn't matter that much. No one went bears or anything.
Oh.
And everyone has MGs here, pretty much. Well, yeah, actually 3 people have MGs.
Yep. And we see a Tower and Spirit Walker combo.
Player's forces are under
Maybe it can work. What if it actually can work?
I feel like it's honestly disappointing that that combo is not very strong. Like,
It's so
should be
weak.
stronger. It should be stronger. Like if you have that combo, I feel like it should do more. Every time someone goes with that combo, I feel like they're having so much less impact.
No, I just don't get the reason why Tauren costs 300 gold. No idea. Like, I need explanation. Mountain Giant, 300 gold. Okay, I can get it, right? Strongest tank unit in the game. You can do whatever you want with it. It's impossible to kill, splits your army, makes your army move constantly, right? But then you look at the Tauren, like, the stats is even worse than on fucking Abomination. And it still costs 60 gold more. You need a melee hero with some sort of AoE, ideally with Dryads. All you need to do is kill the opponent's front line fast, and then even if your army also dies, Dryads auto win the caster battle.
True.
Okay.
forces are under attack.
Imagine a big powerful Illidan with Drides, but yeah. We don't have to worry about it too much. It's not like any of these guys are doing it. Well, this guy has a Blood Mage, so. And that's pretty ideal versus the Masked Footman, but honestly the Tower's kinda carrying, like wiping out the front line, but it doesn't matter too much. Like, It made blue not lose the lane too hard.
Tower is full HP though. No one is going mines as well, so they're just...
Yeah, but actually playing standard, no one's going
Yeah.
full unhinged.
Everyone tier 2, like... That's the dream meta of people. They're constantly crying about tier 3 rushes. You
Wait,
just
also-
slam tier 1, tower is alive, 12 minutes in.
I want to say yellow might have serious problem against orange. If this game goes on longer, yellow's gonna have such a problem against orange because if orange masters
Paper riders.
Giants, spell breakers, like
Uh,
yellow, all yellow can build to actually hit the other guy is spell breakers and MGs, and that might be pretty low damage. with
Yellow
no
has
pushing.
Hippo Riders, you sure about nothing to
That's
build?
oh, I didn't even see it. No, never mind. Never mind. I didn't see the hippo combo.
Yeah.
I thought it was gonna be just having destroyers and griffins, and they would not be useful when he's pushing. Yet he would have to. Okay, it's not so bad then.
The question is,
It-
like, right team,
They're
Can-
taking that tower soon.
yeah, finally, tower's gone. Yes.
Yeah.
So maybe now, if you're orange, don't you just go for tier 3 mountain giants when you see this amount of spellbreakers and just try to stack?
It wouldn't be bad. It's he needs like some healing, which he has with stature. It'd be nice if he had a shadow hunter, but honestly, I feel like it wouldn't be bad to just YOLO do it because,
Shadow Hunter?
or just play normal, or just yeah, because the heal with MGs is so insane. But
I think
wait,
first
actually,
first
I'll be
hero
right back.
Shadow Hunter
I'll be right
is
back, Emil.
grief. Is the biggest grief in the game. If you're going Shadow Hunter first hero, you're most likely not high elo. Because I cannot imagine Shadow Hunter first winning any matchups. Like, he's so weak. Yeah, he has the potential to stack, or whatever people are gonna say. But he doesn't provide anything besides healing, while every single hero, or every other option, most likely gonna provide some DPS or whatever, summons. He just heals. Shadow Hunter first wins a lot of games at 2300 plus MMR. For sure. It just doesn't bring as much value as Shadow Hunter second or third. When you reach level 6 as a first hero, your ult doesn't... usually it wouldn't do as much. And it's so it's so hard to win early game with Shadow Hunter first. Like, you need your opponent to play bad most of the time. And there is no particularly good combos. So you cannot play for early game and go for Shadow Hunter first. If you're going tier 3, the best hero ever, for sure. But if you're playing normal, going Shadow Hunter first, it's quite weak. In my opinion.
Depends on the matchup, but yeah,
But
see,
which
Shadow Hunter-
matchup are you winning? Like,
I can't think off the top of my... The thing is, the heal is really strong. That heal is pretty goddamn strong on its own. That's the thing. It's usually if you're already having a good... If you have a good tier 1 matchup, you can go Shadow Hunter. Because you're winning your tier 1 matchup based on your units. And then the heal actually stops a lot of, you know... Like, it stops... like, them getting AoE on a lot of things. Or just... It stops their hero from... stop beating your tier 1 units. And it also, what's it called? You can always just get an orb on Shadow Hunter. Like, he does decent damage as a right clicker too. Because usually he goes stats with him anyway.
because
Shadow Hunter is-
he's Agi here, that's why he's good. He's one of the best carriers.
Like, he's honestly not that bad. Like, you can just blind, even if you lose the early because you picked Shadow Hunter, it's worth it just for his ult later on, or just to guarantee having a Shadow Hunter.
But I don't know, I'm just talking out of my experience. Like, when I see Shadow Hunter first in my games, and if it's against me, it's a smile on the face. If it's on my team, then that means I need to build back and we are constantly losing.
I mean, it just depends on the, I think, tier 1 draft. It just depends on what like you have against the other guy. It's
Like, it
situation
can work in
specific.
some rare situations, but going every time blindly Shadow Hunter first is such a mistake. It's not comparable to Blade Master, Alchemist or Beast Master. Like the
I mean,
impact
it
they
is.
provide, and compare it to Shadowhunter.
I
And
don't
the
think
problem
they
is
messed with
losing.
much early.
You see, if you're playing normally and you're going for Shadowhunter, you're almost asking for you to lose early game. And if you're losing early game, how are you gonna reach levels? Isn't that the whole point of getting strong heroes, reaching higher levels, winning?
But if you pick it at a winning tier 1 trap, like if you're winning the tier 1, like, you know, setup, if your tier 1s are stronger than your opponent's tier 1, you can slightly weaken your early game to pick Shadowhunter and you're probably still winning that matchup.
Yeah, so you need a slow matchup, which should be like Footman, Sork. So if you're facing Footman Sork, you're going for Shadowhunter. Because I don't know, like everything else, if opponent doesn't just spam Q unit, it should be so easy to beat Shadowhunter, you know?
I don't
Anyway,
think so.
I feel like
But okay.
did the second game start? Because I feel like this game is just gonna go forever until the right side wins, because they had the mid the whole time. And the left side is
Yeah,
on
actually,
one
right
mine.
side has had mid for God knows how long, and yeah, you're actually, I didn't even notice left side stayed one mine. I wonder if that was like a decision they made on purpose, because I know Pescador is willing to do deranged strats. I wonder if they chose to just stay on one mine, and they're hoping, because when you take the tower, there is a really good chance you might just stack soon. Is anyone building tanky though? No one's building the, like any MGs, I think.
I think the only way they can stack, have a potential to come back is Panda. And I think BJ Biggs needs some items on Panda. Like level 6 Panda into red looks very promising. Because he is building tanky. Shadowhunter to counter reach.
I mean, that's like fair, like it counters a lot of AoE heroes, but yeah. I wonder if you're VJ Biggs, do you ever add MGs? Because I think he has the best potential to stack, but he also has the Frost Rim, so he can do quite a lot with, you know, Bloodlusted Frost Rims.
I mean, you're
Okay,
looking
VJ
at your
Biggs went for the
team.
second mine. Okay, Orange went second mine. I guess they're all like playing. I'm sure they decide that as a team, right? They're like expecting this to go on for a while, like behind tower, because they're not losing any tower HP. So just one good
Not
stack
yet,
could end it.
Farseer is on the field, and the Blood Mages level 6 is also painful if you don't kill the egg in time.
Also, not to flame Teal, even though I do enjoy flaming Teal. Teal does have 5 archers, which I'm trying to figure out. Why does he have 5 archers?
Because of Trias, I guess.
The thing is, if you have archers and you have then hippos on your X, you really don't want to build those archers, because if you just survive the early game, especially because this team was already winning. I mean, maybe a few archers, but 5 archers just seems like a lot against, you know, footmen and spellbreakers. Like that's what they're going to be hitting first.
Oh,
like
he didn't
it's
summon.
nice to that's a lot of dead value that he has like now. Like imagine if he just could convert all that value into hip riders. Honestly, he could sell the 5 archers and just get hip riders instead. That actually wouldn't be so bad.
I mean,
If he
archers
just
on
sold
their
the
own are
archers.
not bad. Like I don't see a reason to sell them like you were
When you have hippos, it's just, I feel like it's crazy to have any archers unless you want something for the chimeras to hit. Like unless you want something to tank the chimera heads. But even then, I'd rather just have more hippo riders. Like,
I mean,
would
archer
happily
is
sell
not
them.
the tank you would want. Like it has less HP than a shaman.
Yeah, but those like chimeras are dying so quickly. You just need something to tank for literally a half a millisecond. But also, wait, actually, you know what's crazy is those archers might be good for him because fucking purple has Bat Rider. So this might be the one game to actually keep your archers and never sell them.
Why would you ever sell archers though? Like, why would you sell
If
double
you have
units?
if you have hippos, if you have hippo riders, then yes, you may as well sell them because the hippo riders are like 10 times better than your dog shit W units. Like, why would you keep a unit that's just not very good?
I mean, the
when you
problem
can
is
have a
that
unit that's
why
infinitely
would
more
you
value?
build them It's not about
He
selling
built
or
them for
not.
Giants. Yeah, he built them for
But
Giants. Yeah, that's okay in certain situations.
I mean,
CK
BJPX
casters have
did go
those.
for Mountain Giants and he went front at
Yeah.
the same time.
I mean, that's just so they don't lose Fortress HP. I think that's worth it. The amount of times people build back
And lose
because they're
HP.
trying to stack, I don't think it's worth it to lose the HP on the Fortress. Like,
But now he's
it's
not
never
clear
healed.
yellow.
Yeah, that's his. He's having a problem right now because he's the only one who can really stack properly because he has the heal, he has the MGs. Like, Orange has MGs, but Orange doesn't have any heal with it. So, but BJ Biggs also has the Frost Rims. I don't know, I feel like he should have enough damage. He has 4 Frost Rims. Surely that's enough damage.
I mean, both Steel and Yellow are just building damage, which is a very good play because in reality only Orange could have a potential to stack because he already pre-built decent amount of units to stack.
Honestly,
And
do we
I
think...
don't get it. Why would you keep Footnote here? Like, why is everyone keeping the low?
Oh wait, it's already
Torches
over. I was gonna
units?
say, do you think Purple should ever just... Purple should really just actually add a few, you know...
Few
Purple should just
barriers.
add some Bat Riders, yeah. If he
Yeah.
added a few Bat Riders and actually nuked those hippos, he could have just shredded everything online. Who are the casters? Bambucha is the other guy.
Bambucha and Hot Wheels or Easter Bunny.
Okay, I was just say Easter Bunny. I do not want to be known as being known as Hot Wheels is rough, but yeah. I play on the Hot Wheels account for Dark Strike, so
Let's see how this game goes. Yogi, Phyla, Enigma into Dest, Plato, and Blackdown. Think we're gonna go in time 3 speed just quickly to see how it goes. Phyla actually going for a second position. I don't know why he lost the second position so much. I feel like the second position has the lowest impact on the game most of the time. Like it's third, first, and then second. In my opinion. He got a nasty draft though.
I love seeing Banshee Spellbreaker, and he also has an insane tier 3. Blue also has an insane tier 3. Honestly, Orange isn't. Honestly, I don't get why people don't do this more often. If you see tank Frostrum or tank Chimera, they just brain AFK, go tier 3, 2 mines, and just build those 2 units. Like, turn your brain off and just build those 2 units. It's gonna be, and not to flame people, but if you're like below 2k MMR, just doing that is probably gonna be better than whatever the hell you're doing currently.
I agree.
Like, actually, I wish my teammates would do that more often. Because every time I see my teammates go tier 3 rush, I don't understand how they can make it look like the weakest strat in the world.
Yeah,
I
some
want to know
random
what they're building.
knights, archers, or whatever. Like, and most of the time, enemy team is gonna counter you with some raiders, some talons, like load screen. By
Wait,
the way.
it's the load screen. Oh.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, I'll check. I'll have the Twitch running as well to double check. Don't worry. But yeah, like we mentioned before, Phyla has an insane draft. I'll be honest. Banshee Spellbreaker is just one of my favorite combos because think about what's good against Spellbreakers. Everything that's good against Spellbreakers can often just be possessed by Banshees.
Yeah.
Like those Z units are often just possessed by Banshees. If they have grunts to kill your Spellbreakers, well actually that's really unfortunate because the Banshees can possess the grunts too. So and then he also has the insane tier 3. And same with Blue has an insane tier 3, like he has Hippo in the middle. Orange also has an insane tier 3, Tank Frostworm. Like I said, if you just have that, I honestly do think if you're below 2k MR, just fuck it, just go tier 3 straight up and just build tanks and Frostworms. If you're being pushed back, prioritize more tanks to stack. And if you're pushing them, prioritize Frostworms to keep doing damage. And there are going to be situations where that definitely doesn't work and you have to think of something, but that works most of the time. Like the fact that it works in 80% of situations is illegal and people should abuse that more often.
I agree. people underestimate tier 3 a lot, and most of the people claim that tier 3 rush is so bad and people should not play it, don't know how to counter it themselves and lose to it. Especially in my bracket, everyone claims that tier 3 rush is the worst thing you can do, and then they proceed to lose their lane every time. And the funniest thing ever, every game I see someone skip the wave, me or against me or my team, everyone builds double unit. Single one, two double units, I don't understand why. And it's like,
I get why. But
yeah, on the first lane, your opponent skips first wave, and you build double unit, there is no possibility he's gonna have a tier 3 and like flying unit.
Oh, okay, so yeah, it's a bit early to build double unit if they missed one wave. Like you can chill.
And preemptively, if you wanna do something, just go for orb. Because if you go for orb, it's still useful. Like orb, like you almost every game you buy orb on a hero, especially if it's a mirror hero. Double unit?
Yeah.
When was the last time you built double unit? Not against Huntresses.
I want to say, well, so just currently in this match, by the way, left team was pushing, and orange rushed a tank. Like he showed up with a tank really early after
And
going tier 3.
got wiped.
That he did not clear yellow in time, which was unfortunate. But I see why orange wanted to go. He wanted to get the bears out, but he did grief himself for one wave. That's the problem. With that, I wonder if he clears yellow now, it's fine. But he really has to clear yellow right now, or it's a little awkward. I mean, they also have double DK, by the way. DK is so busted, I swear. I think DK is actually insane with that aura. Not only is the movement speed good, am I the only one who really likes that life regen? Like the amount of actual
HP regen is
I
broken.
feel like it's low-key busted. I actually feel like it's insane. If you already have healing, like if you have like, you know, statue priest or anything for healing, or like, you know, witch doctor, and you have that E aura on the death knight, and it's level 3, I feel like that's legit so busted.
And think about
And he
it,
also
he's
did-
running into double panda. So the regen actually is even better. Like, look at the bunch, full HP. They came back, by the way.
A player's
Yeah.
Oh.
forces are under
I mean, this is going to be such a rough game for the team on the right. I think this is going to be a stomp up. I was
Wait,
like, double
Teal-
DK, and
Teal
if they're winning,
sold-
is rough.
Till sold all his grunts. Now he sold all his gargoyles. And he built,
He is a radical, I respect it. Wait, he built a mortar. Okay, I wonder.
I guess.
I guess it's for the tanks, yeah. Wouldn't you rather just build more tanks yourself? I don't know, I'm just not a fan of mortars, I'll be honest.
I mean, yeah, if you're struggling against tanks, just build your tanks without upgrade. But he did get an upgrade. And it's a
Makes you
mistake.
still build more tanks.
It's always a mistake to go upgrade. If you don't have... If you're not clearing tanks and you're like if you're facing tanks and you're not able to clear them, which is obviously not, why would you go upgrade? You
Okay, they were
basically
pushing.
force your
You
tank.
typically
No,
get the upgrade pretty often.
He did it just here. People
Okay,
underestimate how much
I
tank
did
deal
not see when
damage.
he gets by.
Look at
That
the damage.
tower just disappeared, by the way. That was
So instead of dealing 60 damage, you're dealing 14 damage. And you chose to do that. And people don't understand that. Like, look at the damage difference. And instead of killing, almost one-shotting those tanks, you're dealing 10 damage to Chimera without any other unit hitting it. How is he planning to win? Like, his only way, if you're doing Wind Riders, your only way to survive and win is if you clear tanks in time, right? Not if you win the hell, but...
I mean, it's a minor mistake, but it happens.
Yeah, no, it's not about his mistake. I'm not trying to blame him. It's just
I guess,
people
yeah, I
don't
mean,
understand it in general. They never think about it. They see a
I
single
would
flying
blame
unit,
Nick to get the upgrade half the
single
time.
flying unit,
I am too lazy
upgrade.
to think about it.
and it's so easy to play against tier 3 rushers as well because they don't understand it. You just build like he built like 4 tanks, Oh wait,
I can send
why
it,
did
don't worry.
why did my message disappear? By the way, I pinned it.
I don't know how that works. Maybe I think it undisappears after a while. So I can just pin this, and I think after like after like 20 minutes, it just disappears. Manually unpinned or end stream. He's a pretty famous puzzle room, scare room streamer.
He is
Yes, sadly.
famous.
I died here. Tough for us. I see. Oh no, the game does not last. Wait, does it actually end in the next 3 minutes? Redhead Firelord versus VM. Can you show Yellow's army? Let's look at Blyton's army and Orange's. I mean, I'll be honest, I'm not a fan of the team on the right. Like when I say on the right, I mean I don't like that I see that they don't have a single Frost Orb, they don't have a single Chimera. Like they just have Wind Riders, and Wind Riders, those two people of the Wind Riders are up against tanks. I actually don't think Wind Riders are that bad, but when you're running up against tanks with Wind Riders, and most of their damage comes from the poison, if they can't do poison damage to tanks, I feel like you're just auto-fucked. If you have Wind Riders and you're up against tanks, you need a way to clear the tanks, or the game is doomed. So
The best way to win air battle is to have something to clear tanks. It's not about killing air faster.
I mean, you can often get heroes, but I think Wind Riders in particular just get so, like, punished by tanks. Like, Hippo Riders do okay-ish against tanks, but Wind Riders do not do okay-ish against tanks. Wind Riders are just gone.
Okay, so this game is over and we got spoiled. I have wish for a fun game. Can they rush a tier 3 or whatever, something interesting?
What do you mean, Hyper? I do not want to see their tier 3 rush degeneracy, please.
How is that less fun than this stomping Q units? I don't understand it. Plato
There's
build.
always...
I love that it's only game 1 and it's already flaming.
Plato builds mortars. I mean, he wanted to take out the tanks, which... I mean, the problem with the mortars is that if they're not hitting the tanks, they're just so useless. That's
Even if
why I
they're
don't like building... That's why I hate artillery units versus tanks. Like, they do a lot of damage to tanks, but it's like, how often are they actually hitting the tank? Half the time you get a demolisher, and it's just hitting some random fucking grunt or ghoul.
yeah, but the mortar team has an upgrade to deal damage to normal damage units, right?
It's not a lot of damage. We've tested it. I asked Happy Feet to get the upgrade and tested for science, and I was not impressed with the damage. I don't know why. It sounded good on paper.
It just has a low damage overall. The only good thing about mortars is that they can actually be buffed, so you can bloodlust them, for example, compared to other artillery units.
It does not make them much better, I'll be honest. I mean, I've not seen bloodlusted mortars, but I think maybe it's one of those secret strats that no one is, brave enough to test.
Yep. Okay. Again, footman. I don't know. It's degeneracy. Like,
I mean, we see Footman. I mean, Orange is a legendary combo. The Crypt Fiend Banshee combo.
oh yeah.
And he has Necro Statue. I really like Orange's draft so far. Like, his tier 1, tier 2 looks insane so far. And Hippos are actually legit useful for splitting the wave. I also really like BJ Biggs' draft as well. The Banshee Spellbreaker combo is busted, and he has Statue as well. Any other insane combos?
Necrostatue and Teal as well.
I don't know if I'm just showing. Yeah, but the Necro Statue on Teal, the problem is that it's going to be with Grunts, which is not as ideal, but he's up against Ghoul, so there'll be plenty of dead bodies. So he's actually still got the combo. Okay, let's see. Teal has the sick tier 3. Blue does as well. No one else has like a super strong tier. I actually like it when people don't have a super strong tier 3, because if they have MG, tanks, Frostrooms, you know they're just going to be massing those 3 units. When they have something like Windrider Destroy, they actually have to like, I feel like, think more about what they built, because like I said, if you have tank Frostworm or tank Chimera, you can brain AFK build those 2 units and be fine most of the time. So if you're like thinking about what to build, what's optimal, and you want to make a safe decision, you can just build those 2 units. And same with like MGs, they're just, you can never go wrong with those 3 units. It's so hard to like mess up with them. That's why I prefer seeing like everyone have like awful tier 3s.
I agree.
Yeah. I prefer a team on the left. Like I think the left side team has such an insane draft. We'll see if that's just caster bias or if they're
We'll
gonna
see how
get
it
stomped. Or if
goes.
they're gonna stomp.
Last game, they also had a decent draft, I would say. The Mountain Giants, the Frostworms. We'll see how this one goes.
They honestly should have just tier 3 rushed that first game. Like they should have just brain AFK tier 3 rushed. If they all have insane tier 3s, why not?
Agree. I agree.
Let's see.
I
he
mean,
has
this
goals
game
versus
is also
Brent as
like
well.
blue. Just go tier 3, and it's so
A
So
player's
strong.
forces are under attack.
So BJ Biggs does have a winning tier 1 matchup right now, right? He has ghouls versus like BJ Biggs. This is a game where I would say BJ Biggs can go like Shadow Hunter if you wanted to, because the only thing Yellow can do to win his matchup is to get a hero like a Lich or a Demon Hunter, something that does AoE damage against the ghouls, and that's why Shadow Hunter is actually like legit good here, just to stop that, because that's the only way BJ Biggs loses his lane. And if he's losing to that, he can go tier 2 and get statue. So BJ Biggs has such a good like setup right now to stomp his lane, assuming the other lanes don't like, get stomped first.
I mean, it's all about the hero. You mentioned Demon Hunter a lot. Yeah, you actually rate him as a viable hero?
Yes.
Because I feel like Demon Hunter is bait. Crazy bait. Like,
Really, I
going
made
for
that
Demon
bet.
Hunter is most of the time having no hero.
I'm so shocked.
Demon Hunter is like a illusion, maybe 2 illusions of Blade Master.
I
2 illusions
feel
of Blade
like you
Master
really
do
are.
the same impact as Demon Hunter. And
Yeah, I
that's...
think
A
I
player's
think this is some actual
Alchemist.
propaganda fake news against our Demon Hunter.
Because the only
Yeah.
thing he can do is like, oh, I can tank. Well played.
Yeah, I really wish Red built back here, because he would just made the stack look. I mean, maybe it's actually better he didn't build back, because then he might have crashed in a tower. But this is like looking really nice for Red right now with this stack. Like this is just so game winning. Yeah, Demon Hunter definitely sucks against Banshees or what's it called, Huntresses. But to be fair, Teal doesn't know that. Well, now Teal knows, but at the time he did not know.
And now it's Alchemist into Ghouls.
I truly despise BJ Biggs' Archmage pick. I want to know what his other 2 picks were. The only way I could see Archmage being justified if the other 2 picks were like Sea Witch and, what's it called, Firelord. Even then, I might have picked Sea Witch in his situation. Like, I think Archmage is just so fucking giga useless, especially this game. Like, what unit does he need that needs mana? Maybe it's actually great with destroyers. Maybe I never thought about this, but what about Brilliant Aura and destroyers? They just have infinite mana to do AoE.
No. They lose mana by second. It's their passive. Destroyers don't regenerate mana, they lose mana.
Yeah, but don't they? If they have no base mana regen, I guess if they have no base mana regen, then maybe it doesn't work. Well, that's sad. That is. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like the Archmage pick. I don't know. I want to know what his other picks were. I want to know why he went Archmage. But then again, I'm not a fan of Archmage in general, so
Forces are under attack.
maybe I'm just a hater. Can we look at? So Red has an orb on his hero, right? Okay, that that keeper is gonna be a nightmare for blue. I'm not gonna lie. I've been in this situation where you're up against a keeper and it just perma stacks, and now he has an orb. You're just crying, and he just like purple doesn't have any dispel, so those summons are gonna be annoying as shit for purple as well. Like this is just a rough matchup, or a rough feeling for blue. Like you feel like you're griefing your whole team because you can't kill the keeper, but keeper is just such a hard hero to kill. Especially if Red builds back and he just perma stacks.
Yep, he does that.
A player's forces are under attack.
And that's one of the options when Footman is actually good. Because they're stalling the wave.
Yeah, Footman Banshee is the go-to combo here. And he has the perfect hero for it. That's the thing. It's also a little bit RNG where you do need that. Like, you need a summon here. Like, a Farseer would be great here too. I don't know. A Beastmaster would also be nice, but they wouldn't. Maybe a Dark Ranger too, but like, just Farseer and Keeper being ranged makes them so much more OP for stacking. Let's see, yellow also has a Keeper, which hurts orange, but it's not as bad because orange is doing. Honestly, orange I think is doing mostly fine in his lane if he wasn't like fighting the previous wave. I wonder if orange might stack. Imagine if orange built back actually. Is there any hope here for orange stacking? Can we look at that?
Yeah, he is stacking.
Okay, he's got level 2 as well. That's actually pretty big. I wonder if that's gonna make the difference for blue here. And by the way, if you're blue and you have 4 shamans, honestly, no, yeah. How many shamans does he have? I recommend if you're blue and you're up against banshees, just mass footmen, like just mass footmen like a motherfucker. Maybe I'm wrong.
You're not wrong. Building 5 shamans into Banshee is a total disaster. And everyone does it for some reason. And runs into the same trap every time. Like, you would think that, oh, shaman can use their spells on trance, right? And hit them, but sorry.
They're also AMS'd.
Yep. Oh
I mean,
my god.
I guess the purge is okay, but yeah.
Almost.
Okay. that would have been a military disaster for
Yeah,
BJ
I mean,
Biggs, but now BJ Biggs is behind him actually. This is I think BJ Biggs is winning this.
He is. Because Alchemist cannot cast his
Yeah, he's got the perfect number.
acid bomb.
That's just a
It's
top
still,
10
it's still
player
the
there right now.
easier matchup for blue or for purple than for teal. Even though he got Alchemist, like Alchemist is very hard into bunch. Triple.
I'm just saying that
Wait.
if I'm purple, I never built that amount of Banshee's. Really correcting my Banshees. Also, yeah, he went spell. I think he wants to go tier 3, right? Like, is he planning to go tier 3 to get to control magic? Which I think is so excessive. I think this is like. I'm trying not to use strong language for it, but like I think this is low-key depraved. Like, this is so much investment into tier 3, and all orange has to do is toggle off, you know, his W. And you spent like over like 700 gold doing this.
No, he's just building spellbreakers. Just for
Oh, okay.
spellbreakers.
Honestly, I don't hate it. Because half the time it's like, well, I need a front line, and I doubt this guy's gonna make more footmen. If he does, I'm just gonna show up with a frost room. But or he's gonna be. She should be scared that I show up with a frost room. So
yeah, Keeper is alive.
yeah,
Alchemist coming with a heal.
yeah. This might be an example of a game where blue actually needed more W units, or some. Maybe he needed druids. Honestly, he probably should have gone druids over necros.
Yeah, like why necros? You have 2 people that playing for a stack. BJ Biggs, the Archmage and the Dark Ranger. Why would you also build necros? That's an interesting approach. Is gambling that red doesn't have any answer, or even then?
And red actually doesn't have walkers. It's a little unfortunate that he committed to the necros first. I think druids would have just been safer here, to be honest. But then again, no, the druids can't even debuff anything. So I think the necros are actually okay if you're blue, and then you can transition to something else, or maybe even make W units. Because I feel like blue just has an unfortunate tier 2 here against banshees.
Yeah. I mean, he shouldn't commit to shamans, then necro, like straight up tier 3 is a better option in my opinion.
This is a doom stack. This is taking the tower. That is 3 heroes.
I mean, the fact that Alchemist is full HP is not very promising.
You know, on the right side, no one on the right side has destroyers. So if blue gets the necros, and then he gets some frost rooms to nuke down the walkers, I think I think the necros are going to be uncontested. Wait a minute. Like, left team has necros on orange as well. I mean, the spellbreakers, they'll run out of mana if they try to control match everything.
Yeah, but he
like,
has
orange
fairy dragons as well, and orange doesn't have any tools besides like hippos to kill fairy dragon, which is almost not an option. And the red can just build the frustums. And Banshee sometimes is very good into necros because you can possess them.
I mean, the thing is, necros can counter his frost rooms because they get cripple upgrade later. I don't know. I think this is the mass necro angle for everyone on the left side. Maybe I'm just obsessed with necros.
No, I agree that blue mass necro is very good into red, 100%. And I
Same
don't
with
think
orange.
it's very good into yellow. I think yellow is playable.
Double statue with necros for orange, and all he needs is like. Honestly, I think it's completely viable. I think he would.
I mean, they stack
Crush,
already. Feel like, yeah, they will stack already. Wait, why is
We'll see this.
yellow has no units? Like, what's going on?
He went tier 3. He went tier 3.
Yeah, but still, like, he has no units whatsoever.
Can we look at that fight? Are they gonna stack? That's gonna be the
Yeah, for sure.
moment of truth. Is that yellow's fairy? Yes, it is.
Yes.
And you know what? Orange is actually a god of the game. Like when this guy is toggling. Wait, is that Dark Ranger gonna die or is she gonna live? Okay, she is gonna live. That's huge. That is so big. Okay, Orange is the god of the game. I think he toggled his Necros to stop the fairies from killing him.
Yeah.
I just want to say most 2K plus players don't do that stuff. He is insane. Red went with the super early Kodo, which I'm never a fan of. And I mean, he also has to deal with the Dark Ranger and the statue on his wave, which is not helping his situation.
Kora is how it works in melee. Why Kora is better than upgrades sometimes. If you are having an army of casters, then because upgrades don't work on casters, Kora brings a lot of value. So
I guess I never thought about that.
So he's building Kora because all his army is casters.
Casters.
But it's
Yeah,
still
you know.
way too early. Kora is too expensive for that.
Yeah, maybe I
But
never
his
thought about
Necros,
that.
for
I guess if he eats a unit, it works too, if you're pushing, like Trusty mentioned to me before.
I mean, eating in the unit is like, how would Kora reach a unit if you are pushing? It's always behind.
Honestly, wait a minute. Yeah, honestly, I don't know why I even let that propaganda get to my head. I'm just not a fan of Kodo before 20 minutes into the game, or before you have like 2-0 upgrades. Like 2 attack damage upgrades. But I guess, like you mentioned, if you have a lot of casters, I guess this actually makes sense. So left side team actually insta-stack, by the way, thanks to Orange. I wonder if they can get the tower though, because I feel like a lot of stacks get stopped at the tower. That keeper really needs to die. But then Red's wave shows up. Red is the one with the problematic keeper. That's the one with the keeper with the orb. But then again, he went Kodo, which is just a lot of, I would say dead value, but it's a lot of value that's not helping him right now. And he went tier 3. So what did he get from tier 3 actually? Like I think he's gonna get possessed, right?
Kora upgrade?
Did he get possessed?
He's not possessed.
Wait, does he have the Kodo upgrade? Like the 150 gold?
We
he is
check
now.
that. Oh yeah, he does. 3 damage on Kora. Yeah, he does.
What the hell? Oh, so he went tier 3 and got the 150 gold. I don't know. That's a lot of value that's not doing a lot in my opinion.
I agree.
And he's still not like weak for his lane. Honestly, he's still doing pretty well. Like I feel like that's just a lot of dead value.
Teal is doing the strat. He's doing Necro tank. Oh no. It's one of the best units in that composition. Like Necro statue plus tanks. It's oh. And
Okay.
he wins.
And he is clearing purple, I think. Or?
Oh yeah,
There's
yeah,
still
yeah.
tier first. Yeah, he is winning. Yeah, the chain possess.
Not the bunch he possess. They're about to hit 6. And there's nothing. Okay, never mind. There's something to possess.
No way, left side loses from here, you think? I don't know, it's not looking good for left side right now. I think they're about to...
Wait, why would Dark
face another
Ranger
doom
6
attack.
mean so much? This is level 6. Alchemist is level 6. Why would Dark Ranger mean so much? Alchemist is level 6
mean,
and he stacks. That's the biggest
Normally
problem.
Dark Ranger is the most... Normally Dark Ranger level 6 is so like soul crushing because you build a Frostworm or you build a tier 3 unit and she insta possesses it. But there's nothing like... If you have hippos, you don't care as much. Yeah, like hippos are not that big a deal. And it's not like... Maybe if they were pushing, like if left side team was pushing and Dark Ranger was 6 and she just possessed that, you know, red Frostworm, then it would be like GG, but they're not pushing, so it's kind of doomed.
Can he?
A player's forces
He
are
spawned.
under attack.
Oh my god.
That is pretty crazy. That
Perfect
he died in
timing.
the
That's
That is
crazy.
actually unreal. I did not notice that. That is unreal. Does red have possess? I feel like just turning that on right now would be busted here to do as much damage as you can to purple. Or I guess it doesn't matter. Purple has so much AMS and magic immune units. Purple is dying under tower here. This is not a good sign at minute 18. If left side team here loses, it's actually just over for them. We're gonna see
I hate that this
right
model
side
is
out of
always
finals.
red. Like the keeper model is always red. The only thing that changes is his
Same.
belt.
I
I
actually do.
despise that.
I agree with you. I don't like that skin just because he's always red, and I think he's red color. It confuses my brain too.
Like you cannot even see his belt from this point of view.
Yeah, exactly. Like he can. I don't know. I feel like that's rigged. I'm not a fan of that. Like I don't like how it's just. I don't know. It's just too red. Okay, he possessed the footman. That's pretty game winning. Honestly, he needs to toggle that possess, doesn't he? Because that just insta-possessed the footman. That is pretty unfortunate when there was like 6 hippos to possess. Like, I actually think possessing 1 hippo would be a big deal here, right? Like, consider how close this fight was, actually. Possessing a hippo instead might have actually made a difference. Especially considering he had like 2 or 3 hippos hitting him. And if he was pushing into red, like I said, if he possessed the Frostrum, well, I guess they have AMS, so maybe never mind. Maybe we're giving up the idea.
Wait, how
of
did
possess.
Dark Ranger die? I missed it. I guess
she just got hit. Yeah, she got hit by like 2 or 3 hippos the entire fight, and she possessed the footman immediately at the start because it was the first thing she saw.
Like imagine if she had clutch Cyclone. Whole Blue's army is alive because of that Cyclone.
Okay, left side team is doom stacking now as well. This is pretty rough for the right side team. They still can fall back on tower, and Geo has the
Why did he go Frost to him?
Why?
Purple is doing nothing besides
Archmage OP. I'm gonna hurt myself.
Archmage OP, agreed.
Can we click on one of the destroyers? Are they regaining any mana? Is that mana ever going up?
I mean, it's level 1.
It is not going up.
And it doesn't even keep the mana on destroyers with Brilliant Aura.
Yeah, problem with Brilliant Aura is, let's say it's doubling your mana regen.
He has the perfect situation to build tanks, statue, and necros. Why? Why those Frosters are needed?
Yeah, Frostrums are never bad. But yes.
Yeah, into 7 destroyers, 5 bunches, and 3 spellbreakers. Definitely. You look at this army comp and you think Frostream.
Like, it's something has to nuke down the ghouls. I mean, also he has the, what's it called? Now he can just build nothing but tanks. We'll see what he has.
Now it might be over. Dreadlord is level 6, I believe. Yeah.
That is he has a pendant. I've never seen a Dreadlord with a pendant, actually. Wait a minute.
I don't know why, but
yes, or... I feel like it's a bit overkill to get the pendant Dreadlord, unless he went like W, like sleep or something. That Archmage is still alive. Like, they're gonna hurt Teal under tower here.
He has level 3 aura. So if it's sleep, it's 1, 1, 3, 1.
Can Dark Ranger possess a tank?
No, you cannot possess a tank. You can possess Spellbreaker, but not a tank.
Let's see. Well, you know, this tower might have a bad time. This might be GG actually, because this tower can't. The fact that this fortress can't hit anything.
I mean, it doesn't matter. Like,
it is. You have GG before they get. That was an actual doom stack. Even if Yellow spawned, I think Yellow would have just died there anyway, since every unit was being preserved by the breath
building
thingy.
Frostream is. Oh.
If you saw how much gold both teams had, left side team had a lot less gold because they delayed their second mine, if anyone remembers. Or did they? Was that
never
the
doubt
first
their level 6? But Dark Ranger didn't do shit this game. What's the point? It was Archmage surviving, then stacking with orange, giving brilliant necros, and then cycloning to basically win the lane for blue. And then Dark Ranger arrived and stolen what? 1 Frostream? Yeah, I mean the Destroyer Archmage combo won the game. Okay, that's the game 3.
I'm just gonna say that BJ Biggs is a genius savant, and he's got a bigger brain than me. So he thought about the Archmage stacking with the Necros eventually and giving them infinite mana. Because if all yellow had to deal with Necros was Spellbreakers, and the Necros suddenly have Brilliant Aura, then that's kind of unplayable. Because the Necros often lose all their mana from casting Cripple nonstop.
Ready to watch
Pretty
bundles.
much lose one. We're never gonna that combo.
I mean, Archmage is not an auto-lose hero. Any hero can win the game. It's like whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, deciding match for the grand finals, and I believe.
Yeah, I don't see them reporting anything. Oh, let's just check the thingy. So, right side team has okay. Everyone has one Banshee at least, but BJ Biggs has the Dryads here.
Oh, blue has bears. I think blue is gonna be very strong. Druids of the Claw are
Problem
so
is,
oppressive. It's actually insane. Like people don't get it, but Druids of the Claw
the
are so
problem is though is
oppressive.
that he has it's bears and AMS though. It's bears and Banshees. It is he has to like not use his
Yeah, I mean just toggle
AMS
off the
here.
AMS.
But the thing is, this game there's so much stuff to possess. The fact that red has grunts, I do hate that grunts are 170 gold against Banshees are 150 gold because if you and the Banshees just nuke the grunts down. Like if you have Banshees against grunt, you can always just spam Banshees and they really hurt the grunts. Like they do good damage to the grunts and then later they possess the grunts. Like there's just no like power spike for the grunts. The grunts are just bad against them all game. I feel like it's pretty rough.
Yeah, I mean you don't want to stay in a matchup building grunts if you see Banshee on enemy side. That's for sure.
Yeah, it really hurts. Like at least if you have huntresses, they can possess your huntresses later, but they do very low damage to your huntresses, so you can at least win the early game technically with huntresses. But like with grunts, you're losing early, you're losing all game pretty much.
With hunts though, I don't know how your experience goes, but it's a lot of times Banshee into hunts. It's the turning point at some point of the game. Like when he possesses the hunts, because hunts are mainly the damage dealer compared to grunts, right? Grunts are the tanks. So possessing hunts sometimes actually can turn the table.
You know, not to complain about my horrible Banshee AI experience,
Player's
but
forces are
every time I have Banshees against hunts and I try building Banshees, my Banshees don't feel like possessing the hunts until it's way too late and everything else is dead. Even if it's like the last Banshee standing, they'll just possess the hunt. Like, just they might just not do it.
I
I don't
wonder
know.
why they
Banshee, it
mixed
makes it
up
work. I don't know
the
how Blue
lanes
makes it
again.
work.
So
Yeah,
you
actually
didn't have
true.
to. Like Harrowing was second wave previous game, now he went back to third. No Sorgs,
a player's forces
unfortunately.
are under attack.
Harrowing is the last guy I was believing in.
So no one has like a god tier 3 here except maybe
Red.
yeah, I was gonna say
I mean,
well
maybe
no, I wouldn't
blue as well.
yeah, I was gonna say blue. No, I wouldn't call any of these like the god tier 3. These are all like good tier 3s, but not like insane.
I mean, Orange's draft is god tier overall.
Let's see. I'm not.
It's so easy
It's
to
not
play.
bad. It's good. Yeah, it's easy to play. It's good, but it's not. I don't know.
Why?
I wouldn't say it's
What are
crazy super strong.
like? You see, you can look at the draft and understand what you're missing. You look at this draft, what you're missing.
I mean, nothing in particular, but I don't know. It's just all he has is like bloodlusted hippos late game. Like he's liking magic damage,
What do you
which
mean?
in this case doesn't matter too much. If he's liking magic damage, that's completely fine. Oh, actually, maybe it's not fine because he's up against bear, so maybe we'll see.
I mean, isn't it Wind Riders? I think Wind Riders are better than Hippos.
Wind Riders are definitely not better than Hippos, unless you're talking about nuking down heroes.
This buffs Wind Riders is so much better. I don't know, I'm just always prioritizing Wind Riders fire. Because Hippos are taking way too long to come into the play. 4 Wind Riders compared to 4 Hippo Riders, it's very too big of a difference. Obviously like 20 against 20, yeah, but...
Yeah, that's a problem. In mass, Hippo Riders just outscale the Wind Riders pretty hard in a just head-to-head fight. And
Hippo
the
outscale
Wind Riders
average
are
in
good for damage.
and if it's 20 of them. By the way, left side got double Beastmaster, it looks pretty
Yeah, I was
cool.
gonna say, dude, if they get another spawn off, that tower really gets hurt. I've learned my lesson. Like the Beastmaster Bear, that thing can tank a tower. Like that thing is so tanky at level 1.
I mean, it's
Dude, look how much damage
it's
they've
almost
done
a
to the tower
hero.
already.
Like the bear is almost a hero.
Yeah. Yeah, if you have no like, I feel like you need Dryad specifically. Like Shamans are not good enough this spell because Shamans you have to build like 4 of them and then you just auto lose because you spent 420 gold on Shamans. Like you need Dryads against Beastmaster, in my opinion. And also to answer Lewis, no, I'm probably not because after this is gonna be the what's it called? The yeah, Naris tournament. I might just watch that.
Easter Bunny for sure will stream tomorrow. So prepare
Yeah,
your
absolutely.
popcorn, whatever, and get ready to witness the greatest player of this century. Screaming and begging the god for some luck.
If you want to witness someone collapse from 2.2k MMR to 1800, I'm gonna be there.
I'm waiting for you, Easter Bunny. Where are you at right now?
Never. I am never meeting you again, Bambucha, in the queues. I don't think I'm ever getting to 1800.
I mean, it's all about playing enough. Like, if you start to lose, you're just gonna stop playing. That's the whole point.
If I start losing, I'll change up my strats and just go back to tier 3 rushing.
I mean, Soxy
There's
did go. By the way,
Oh.
Soxy did go to 1800 once. At the first time he reached 2k, I think he went to 2.2k as well as you right now, and then he had a lose streak to 1800 or something like that, or even 19.
Yeah. I already had my lose streak. Like I already went from 2.3 something to 1990. So I've already had my loss streak. Like I am bouncing back. I am not like my mental cannot take another loss streak. But yeah, for this game though, I do like yellow's Tauren Chieftain here with the AMS Banshees and the Huntresses. It's looking pretty powerful actually.
Tauren Chieftain on his own is very tanky.
Yeah.
So he's Beastmaster. Look at the stats by the way, 30, 15, 16.
Yeah,
Like-
Beastmaster has busted stats too.
I mean, yeah, level 2 blah blah blah. Look at the Farseer for example. Not even half of it.
Like, Beastmaster himself is pretty tanky, and then he summons the goddamn Cursed Bear, which is just as tanky, but I guess it forces Red to get the Walker, it forces Red to get Shamans. And in this case, look at this, like, Red is running into Banshees, so Red is realizing, oh shit, I really don't want to build Shamans into Banshees, so I'll just go straight here too, and try to get the Walkers. But then it's like, I feel like it's hard to just win the lane right there, and then he has to like do something else as well.
Double Beastmaster is very scary. More scary would be double Blade Master, but that now almost never happens. Double Beastmaster is one of the scariest things you can see on the enemy team. Because once they reach, like, double Panda, double Beastmaster, all those annoying ults, it's so annoying.
Don't worry, Cabroni.
We should watch our second game, pretty sick turnaround. So you won your second game, right?
Yeah, the problem is we might not be able to because after this, if we go straight to the finals, we're just going to be watching that.
I mean,
that's unfortunate.
They just need to win.
They just need to take 2 hours on their third game for us to watch the second game, so we're watching something in the meantime. Or we'd be just watching their third game anyway.
Third game started.
So, Good
yeah, I
luck on
mean,
your third
after
game,
this
though.
one, we're jumping into the third game. By the way, why am I gonna speed up? Fish.
Wait, I thought this game was happening in real time.
Yeah, I forgot about it.
That was pretty
If I would
immersed, I'll be
bet right
honest.
now, I think left side already won. BJ Biggs is 33, but like,
That's also something I feel like when a lot of people are winning the lane, I feel like good players are quicker to go tier 3 or tier 2, or like go up in tiers and continue further extending their advantage.
because if
Even
you're
though that can
winning
be
early,
risky.
you need to think of how can I get outscaled, and then you need to build against the units that can outscale you, right?
Yeah.
Or you try to
basically.
finish the game as I think Purple does. Like,
Yeah.
mask chimeras are one of the best ways to finish the game early.
Like it might literally just be, well, chimeras are good against everything Teal has. I'll just build some and then see what is Teal's response to that. If Teal looks like he doesn't have a proper response, I'm gonna just build more chimeras. Why not? Until he shows he has a proper response.
And you know what Teal is doing? Building archers. So, is it real time? Okay.
It is. It's not looking good for Teal, I'll be honest. If Teal is tier 1 and Purple's already tier 3, that is looking like a very devastating lane. It's a good thing that Yellow is doing okay-ish on his lane. I think that Torn Chieftain is going to stack with Red. That's pretty huge. I think Teal will need help on his lane. Like, that is for sure that he is going to need help. Like, he is not winning that 1v1, I think. Like, 2 Chimeras will just destroy the 3 archers, destroy the grunts, destroy the shot. Like, they'll just destroy everything on the ground there. Is Red winning this, though? It's pretty close. I think Red is going to stack. Or, no, I'm wrong. That parsed your deck quicker than I thought. Well, Beastmaster's just too powerful, even against walkers. Wait, what is this? A double medallion, what?
Player's forces are
What
under attack.
the hell? That's
Wait,
some
why is he a
powerful
double?
item build.
Doesn't he? Wouldn't strength just be better? Like, does he need the mana this desperately?
I mean, the bear costs ridiculous amount of money. It's
It
like
does.
125 or something.
Big brain Beastmaster, yeah.
Look at Archers. He adopted it. He won.
Can you click on purple and see if he has items on his?
No. Orb fire only.
Okay. maybe I shouldn't be such a hater of the archers.
Okay.
Maybe archers are just.
He almost won.
Yeah. But the problem is that purple can only scale from here. Purple can only get strong, like infinitely stronger from here, while teal has to eventually go tier 2, tier 3, and spend the gold on that.
Oh, how about it just stay tier 1, mass archers? What he's gonna do about it?
See how that works. He just has to build 2 A-bombs and it's over.
But the A-bombs are not gonna hit the archers, huh?
When the archers will hit the A-bombs.
That's unfortunate.
That would be very unfortunate for people mastering W units.
Maybe we actually switch the game. I think it's over, this one. Like, not to be biased or whatever, but I don't see how the right side can bounce back. They're all still on one mind, defending the tower for some reason.
I mean, Red is setting up the hippo. Red will show up with 5 hippos soon.
Yeah, okay.
Will teal... Let's just see how the chimeras do against, you know, like let's see how do 3 chimeras do against 5 archers and 6 shamans. Teal has so many shamans, I want to say. Like, I feel like this is an absurd number of shamans.
He needs an upgrade though. Damage upgrade.
But I guess he's up
purple.
against... He does have it. Dude, it's BJ Biggs, he knows what he's doing. And he's got the Witch Doctor heal. Oh no. You think the
Not so
chimeras are a
shabby.
little... I think the chimeras are a little powerful. I'm not gonna lie, I think this is gonna be over pretty quickly. I think you do have the prediction right. I think especially if you lose the chimeras, it's pretty devastating. Like, that is a very punishing game to be behind.
The problem is that even if they stack, Teal is still gonna lose. Because of Beastmaster having basically...
Are under attack.
The guy can summon a mountain giant, he can summon Chimera, and he can summon it not
Summon
once.
Chimera.
But the Hawk is even better than Chimera. It has higher attack speed. And it does
Yeah,
have
this
splash
Paragon
damage.
1.
Level 3 Hulk is very strong.
I wonder if we see mines on left side. Yeah, we're seeing mines on left side. Oh, this is pretty rough.
Right side still 1 mine, which I hate, which I despise. Why? How are you trying to scale?
I don't hit it too much because it is just standard to stay on one mine until you either lose the tower or gain a tower. Like, I do get that if you gain the tower, then your second mine is actually, because it's usually 200 gold, but if you're getting the plus 125 gold, then you're paying 75 gold for that second mine. And it's basically not a lot of money. So you don't risk your gold at all, and you're getting the money back very quickly because you're paying 75 gold. So like, I get the idea behind going 2 mines because it is ultra safe. You cannot go wrong doing that. You cannot build up the second mine at the wrong time if you do it after the tower. Okay, wait, are we seeing the Wind Riders from TL? Actually, this might turn things around.
He didn't research poison. He might have had a chance to survive with them.
But I mean, either way, now BJ Biggs knows he has to build Hippo Riders immediately. Like, he just has to show up with Hippo Riders. But the problem is they're not going to have
Raiders.
I feel like that's something BJ Biggs would do, and I hate it.
He sold all their archers.
Yeah, he sold the archers and went winner. That's a pretty radical solution, but you know what? I respect it.
Hippo Riders in yellow.
Does BJ Biggs, is he going to counter this? Because I'm looking at his, I think he's debating. I hope he's, I do not want to see Raiders. I am not a fan of Raiders. I hope he goes Hippos. No, he went as Spider. That's even more wild to me because it's like, the Raider is cheaper.
Is it?
Yeah, the Spider's 195 gold, the Raider's 160 gold.
Raiders are 160 gold, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, not too expensive. Yeah, it really is the curse that, oh no, okay, he went second spot. I was gonna say, did he really just add one Spider, another Chimera? Does he not respect the Wind Riders at all?
Okay. Team on the right, bouncing back with Hippos on red. Triple Hippo was enough to bounce back against blue. And the Wind Riders, I hope he researched poison this time.
I assume he did. He also has Bloodlust, so I feel like purple didn't respect the Wind Riders enough.
No poison
Wait,
again.
If you click on that hero, maybe he's still like waiting for the 100 gold. Oh, I wish we could see upgrades.
He lost the wave only because he didn't have the poison. What's happening?
That's pretty rough. That is pretty devastating.
And he's... Hello, brother, get the poison.
What if he just thinks poison is dog shit, or he just
Yeah, for sure.
forgot to get it?
Orange is double mountain giant. He saw 5 hippos, he saw 4 hippos previous wave, and he went double mountain giant towers. Huh.
Maybe this is the combo.
I mean, he has alchemist, so he doesn't really care. He just went rings.
Honestly, I don't hate building a few MGs even if you're pushing, because it's like at the end of the day you're gonna need them. And now if he starts adding hippos, the MGs are gonna look really good because they'll tank for the hippos whole day, and he gets to add infinite damage. Like, it's pretty strong.
Yeah, I mean, I don't hate it as well in this matchup in particular, because yellow is not trying to stack this building damage, so being a little bit tanky is not a big deal.
Also, blue showed up with 2 tanks, and now red is not smiling because he just went pretty hard on hippos, so he needs, I think, frost rims, I guess, but he also needs dispel. Yeah, he has it, I guess, so yeah, I'd say he needs some frost rims. These Wind Riders are not having a good time now against tanks as well. That's
Still
really
no
rough.
Still no poison.
Wait, click on it, wait till they hit an actual unit, right?
Yeah, there's no... Okay, he resourced it. He didn't have it on blue.
Yeah.
There was no
Yeah,
animation.
it's because there was tanks, right?
No, he was hitting other units as well, like after the tanks.
Okay, I didn't see it.
But why BGBX is building cryptids? Is there a...
I guess they do more damage against the Wind Riders? I don't know.
No, but
I would have
if
thought
you
if he
went
wants
tier
to
3,
get
why not hippos?
Exactly, I would have just built hippos. Maybe I'm just a degen, but I would have just massed hippos. But I guess you know what? Teal does have Bat Riders, so maybe he doesn't know what Teal's X unit is. Like maybe he's scared
BJ
of
Biggs
that,
is stream sniping.
or maybe he's just scared of the X unit. Like it's actually good to be cautious of the X unit here, right? Because usually it's a tank, and if he builds hippos and Teal shows up with a tank, then
Then Chimeras
BJ
tank it,
Biggs-
and Hippos are outside of the range.
I mean, they're still not ideal because you want to kill them fast, and you can't kill them fast, or you struggle to kill them fast. So it's not too ideal.
Wait.
I'm not sure. It's also just, yeah, I don't know. Griffins are just, like I would have preferred Raiders over Griffins just because they're cheaper. But I guess the Griffins do piercing damage.
I mean, into 8 grunts and 6 shamans. With this build, Raiders just gonna die before they net. So Raiders obviously are not an option.
I guess also, and another more thing, I guess the Griffins are also ranged, so that keeps them alive a bit longer by being at the back. So they're more consistent for net.
But Teal is gonna be very strong against purple. Bloodlusted Wind Riders are very strong. If he adds some Necros, he might
Purple
start
is
winning
adding
some.
Bat Riders. Oh, sorry, no, he's adding Hip Riders now.
He didn't build anything because he went triple mine actually.
Also, yeah. Okay, this might be doomed. I'll be honest. You know, what's also another thing to think about is that the hero is in front of the hippos, right? So the hero is just gonna tank for the hippos, and then the hippos are just gonna shred the Wind Rider. So this might just be a doomed matchup for Teal
Imagine
right
actually
now. Unless he
Beastmaster that
does-
casts the ultimate instantly. That's crazy. I've never seen that before on my side. It's always goes
That's good.
around.
Beastmaster. Yeah, he has to do a marathon run first, set himself up.
Yellow got his mountain giant possessed for the
Wait,
second time, I
that,
believe.
That's a military disaster. Someone
And it's,
he
it's
needs
not
to
the
stop
first
TP
time,
on the
I believe.
Gold. I can't believe that's even a thing that's happening. And then he cycloned his own MG after it got possessed. That's pretty insane, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not 100% sure. Like I thought about doing queuing with or do queuing with Derringer. I feel like it would be pretty fun. But it's just, I don't know. I wanna inflate my solo MMR. That's the problem. I wanna get to, I wanna get to Master or Grandmaster. That's my problem. That's why I hate not doing that. Like if I'm gonna be playing a game, I wanna work towards something I really wanna get. I don't really care about my duo MMR as much, but it might be fun. Like it's definitely worth doing just because it's also fun to play with Derringer.
By the way, purple 0 buffs, Teal triple buff. Once he needs to stop building Wind Riders, add more buffs. Cripple and Teal might turn it around.
That is true. I mean, I guess.
Buffs plus Bat Riders, and he's turning it around for sure.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I think the 3 mines is a little questionable by BJ Biggs because I feel like this is a game. If you have chimeras, it's like I feel like it's just safer to build more chimeras and try to end the game rather than extend the game because if you don't, because he doesn't see what Teal has, right? Like he doesn't even know half of Teal's tier 2 units. Like he doesn't know what Teal has as his tier 2 until just maybe now recently because Teal just built the Necro. Like next wave he'll know, but he didn't see his opponent's tier 2 and he only saw the C unit of his opponent at tier 3. Like it's a bit sketchy to go 3 mines because that means you're saying I am really confident in going late into this game. Like I don't give a fuck, I will go late game with you. And he didn't really like see what his opponent had, so it's a bit questionable. And especially with chimeras where it's like this is a safe unit to end the game when you have an advantage. So extending the game is a bit questionable, but I am not questioning BJ Biggs. He's a powerful player and he's better than me, so.
I mean, Teal is... I disagree with Necro first. Simply because Priest... It requires you to have way less Priests to have all your units buffed compared to Necro. And why is he losing to blue?
And if well, blue has tanks, which is pretty devastating. I'm not gonna lie, blue having tanks is pretty devastating. It actually makes going Necro sensible. I think
BJ
going
Biggs
mass Nexus,
fixed the mistake
it might
of
just
his
be over.
previous tournament. He actually has a Kim research this time. And blue is a bumper. Look at this double demolisher. Look
Yeah,
at the
that's
damage.
it. It might
Boom.
just be over. It's
I mean,
just
it
over.
is over.
Alright, we can go. We can go next. We are denying people the dopamine hit from watching that fortress like collapse.
Yeah.
By the way.
Sound of base dying. Where is the game? Here. It started 20 minutes ago? No, wait. I think it's the wrong game. Oh no, I'm retired. It's 10 minutes ago.
All right. Winner of this match goes to the finals, right?
Yeah, and BJ Bingus is already in the finals. Hell yeah. Lotus sees orcs on red. Will he show something funny at the same time? Triple goal on the left side. Huh.
Oh, wait a minute. That's sketchy. I hate having the same unit on all, like lanes because now let's say someone has a lich. Not only is that lich good against his lane opponent, now it's good against the next guy and the guy after. Like it's pretty rough when you're building something that's good against your lane opponent and it's good against the guy after. Like it just puts the team on the left in an awkward position. But I mean, I guess they didn't either each other's tier one, or I don't know. I've been paying attention to my teammates' tier ones more
I
often.
think we need to watch it in full speed. Or at least times 2.
Let's see. If they win the early with mass goals, it's super strong. But if they don't win the early with mass goals, I'm not gonna lie. I think it's gonna be a stomp for the team on the right. Like the team on the right will stomp the team on the left. I'm gonna guess. That's gonna be my prediction, based on what I'm seeing with the drafts.
Wait.
A player's
Wait.
forces are under attack.
Again, you see? He skipped one wave, instant rifleman. And yes, Dest is rushing, but because he never skips otherwise. But it's so ridiculous. Like, why does he have rifleman already? And like you're trying to predict that he's rushing tier 3, but you're building grunts and rifleman at the same time. So you're playing against yourself, basically. Fellow
I don't think it's too bad so far. See. I wonder if this tier 3 rush is just gonna
Oh, the Drag
help
Ranger
left
stop.
side team stop.
Or maybe not. It is.
That's a lot of shamans now. She is in stack. Okay,
Oh, that's the beautiful combo. Death Knight into with Dark
That
Ranger
is a
on
combo.
the team.
Okay, so he went tier 3 rush with 1 mine. Okay, that tower is going away. That really hurts actually. And I would prefer getting the second mine, in my opinion. Like that tower has gone away, or he should have gone double tank and built back.
Wait, but where is an orb? Why did he build a hero and another grunt?
Yeah, the extra grunt is, I guess, gonna be good if he shows up with MGs or tanks, but it's like I would have preferred an orb of slow or something. I'm not sure. You know what's also crazy is Blue actually has Banshees, so I wonder if Blue ever considers building some Banshees and possessing the grunt. I don't know if that's a viable strat
No.
at tier 3 rushing. I feel like it seems ridiculous.
200 gold. To build one Banshee and possess one grunt,
Okay, well,
you need to
you're
spend
gonna. Yeah,
gold
I'm thinking of massing Banshees, right?
equal to almost building a Froster. Massing Banshees. Tier 3 mass Banshee. Wow.
I've honestly
Okay,
done. I
Mr.
mean,
Bunny,
look at
if
what
I
Red has.
ever,
Look at
if
what
I
Red has.
ever snipe you, like if I'm on your team, that's what I'm doing.
I'm just saying, everything Red has, like, Blue can, possess with value almost, except Sorks, and even then, it's only minus 10 gold value like this. This could be a mass Banshee angle. And he's up against Sorks, so AMSing everything is legit. I honestly think this is a mass Banshee angle. And then when red shows up with spell breakers, blue can just build torrents.
Bro, yellow is so good at the game. Holy.
Or he's building spell breakers of his own.
Dest seemed a little bit confused. Is this to rush? If your opponent is building Sork Rifleman to counter your Frost Streams, you build more Frost Streams.
I mean, he also has the spell breakers, which are gonna, what's it called?
Yeah, it denies the
Stop
opportunity of red having like polymorph or whatever. Wait,
Yeah,
orange
slowing
is
too
also
much.
tier 3. When did he
That's
go
the,
tier
you know, I like that actually. Is he winning his lane though? If not, then, you know, maybe it's not the best thing. Okay, the Raiders come out. That's pretty rough, I'm not gonna lie. This is not looking good for blue at the moment.
3? Purple is also tier 3.
Those
Purple
bears
is
are
not-
pretty terrifying.
Yeah.
Those theirs are gonna be very terrifying for Teal. You deal with an 8 shaman. I wanna know, why do people build this many shamans?
No
I wanna
idea.
know, what is the...
Oh, he's
I
against
wanna
Keeper.
know.
He's dispelling the trends.
I like to ask, I'm too like crippled to think of like any theory crafting as to like
He-
why this many shamans is
Into
viable.
Keeper, bro. That's why
It's okay,
that's why he
okay,
built
it makes sense. Okay, it's for the purge and to actually get lightning shield, because when you're up against a summon, you just need the extra, what's it called? Shamans, and I guess they're also decent magic damage against, you know, ghouls, and also bears, I guess, in this case. And I guess it purges the bears' war and heal, so.
Wait, is it just...
And he goes spellbreakers now, and it actually works, so. You know, maybe I'm just doing it here.
It looks very good for Team 1 laptop. Because
it might be.
blue has superior draft to red. So the longer game goes, the better he is.
I know. I also do kind of wish Teal added more spell breakers before insta going, you know, hippos, but either way, I think that lane's gonna be fine for a while because the bears obviously can't hit hippos. But I also feel like the spell breakers would perform better against the tanks afterwards of orange. But oh well, I don't know. Do we see? I don't like that red added a random A bomb. That is, I am not a fan of that at all. If you're red, just add more spell breakers if you want to take out the tanks if you want front line. And red is not having a good time right now.
Red is already letting blue stack, and it's only 15 minutes game.
Teal is clearing that stack though, so you know what? Mass hippos and spell breakers could never go wrong. And he doesn't have to worry, like he doesn't have to beat orange. Like it's not his job to actually to kill orange. He just wants to hurt orange a little bit, enough for yellow to clear him afterwards.
Red builds 7 hippos. Thanks. Not the best answer. Okay, we are alive. Wait, Dark Ranger is still alive, huh?
Yeah, it is. It has been hitting those bears for a while. It is out of mana. That's always a good feeling for yellow, but it's not going to spawn with this next wave. But I don't think it matters. I think Teal's going to hurt orange a decent amount. Or actually, maybe they're going to be under tower. Maybe this is the turnaround wave. Maybe this is the moment they turn around. I wish orange had way more tanks, I'll be honest.
I don't think this can be a turnaround wave. The problem is that the turnaround wave should supposed to be blue, in my opinion. Red is way too weak. Like looking at his build, like random units.
A player's forces are under
And if they are under the fortress, that means that orange cannot properly damage yellow for blue to be able to clean red as he's supposed to. But yellow is
Yeah.
not dealing damage without Dark Ranger. At all.
Rain
Inner fire.
and fire is
So
powerful.
broken. Still no research. By the way, that's. I think in this situation you need the research because they kill it very fast. And you don't want them to hit because they're hitting normal damage, which is 50%. Or like, okay, heavy, 100%. Your Frost Rim are stuck on hippos.
I mean, honestly, it's not looking good for left side team. And like you said, Bart, I think this stacking is going to be pretty hard. That's going to be a dream that left side's going to have.
I don't think it's about stacking, I think it's about blue actually playing properly and winning his wave.
Think.
Yeah, I think he can win. Like, look at the red comp. Red build some random fairy dragons, whatever, like his whole composition is just random units.
It is currently pumping, and you know, I don't think it's very random. I think he has 2 of almost every unit at least.
Actually, yeah.
He is a very powerful man.
He's utilizing his whole draft. So smart. Okay,
I mean,
fine.
you can never go wrong
researched.
with him.
But here, researched it a little bit too early. I think he researched it way too early. Like, not way too early, but just early. He should have left it on the regular
Wait,
one for yellow.
Does red have the gem?
No.
Okay, never mind, I was gonna say. I thought red had the gem for a second. And blue actually, I don't think ever uses the Banshee this game, does he? I'll be honest, I think blue misses the opportunity to go mass Banshees at the start. I know it sounds so degenerate and I've thought about doing it, but I swear mass Banshees would have pumped at the start of this game. Like, he would have actually possessed everything, and what does red do? Like, everything red builds at tier 1 just gets possessed by Banshees. Actually everything. And then blue has 2 Frost Rims and it's over.
Oh, the game is over just here. Okay.
There it is. Yeah, mass hippos are just apparently honestly mass hippos are just so powerful.
I mean, it's just bundles.
There we
Like
go.
about hippos.
It's a combo, right? It's mostly the hippos. I'm a fan of hippos. I'm gonna just say it's hippos every single time. Yep, those tanks are gonna have a good time. Alright, we're gonna get to the finals now.
Bum. The grind finals.
We should really do an average MMR of each team and see which. I feel like the team with the highest average MMR is gonna historically just win.
Red being careful. Dest is losing to 1300 elo player. That's in a matchup he should have been in. Then Phalo somewhere around 2.2, 2.3.
I feel like Phalo has some immense swings, to be honest, against 2.3, but yeah.
I mean, Phalo is a little bit. Oh, he almost climbed back to 50% win rate.
50% win rate has been looking like a dream for many of us. I don't know what happened, but it started looking like a, you know, something you start dreaming about. One day I'll be back.
Alright.
Wait, now that this guy added you as a friend in Balnet, not to expose him too much, but now we know his name is Il Pescador, right? I did not know. I couldn't tell if that was like an I or an L or what was that? I don't know if it was like Ili Pescador or what was it? Or just three I's. Now we know it's Il Pescador. Okay, at least that's got the lore on this guy.
Day
I know we may have
783 of waiting for your stream.
Hybrid. How about you suck my giant fucking I'm sorry, but how about you wait 2-3 hours, Tyburn? There's gonna be an NA tournament. There's a fucking tournament yesterday. There's literally the weekly goddamn tournaments.
Yeah, finals are ready. Your team against BJ Biggs.
Yep.
We are waiting for it. Wait. No, that's not it. That's confusing.
We keep spamming refresh until we see it. Game name EMA.
They just hosted. Oh. Chin chin chin. Oh. How long till a night tournament?
I think 2 or 3 hours. No, it's 2 hours, basically. It actually is. This is supposed to be the NA tournament, and they just wait. Yeah, what did happen to that? I mean, honestly, I think it's better. I think it's fine. It is right. I mean, it was like this last week and the week before, so he's been running it. You mean the same at EU, yeah. Honestly, I think it's fine. I'll be honest. The fact that NA players show up to it anyway, I'll take it. And it's been like god tier content just because we always just have like, EU players show up, start flaming NA players, and it always just turns into NA versus EU. While the normal weekly tournament is just, there's no like NA versus EU hate. It's just a normal tournament.
Thinking about continue streaming Dark Strike until the tournament.
Yeah, but it insta starts after.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's gonna be somewhere close to right after it.
When are we able to get this? I guess we have to wait a couple minutes.
So they hosted a game. Minutes ago. It's not even filled, and then we need to wait for 3 more minutes. So it's like 5 or 10 minutes. Need to wait. Today is the fast one. Not a lot of teams.
I feel like the games were decently long. Wait, what was that? Wait, you can have friend requests in Warcraft 3 Champions itself?
Yeah. That's how
I
you
did not know
play
that.
AT.
Really? Huh. Let me just block this Darager guy so I feel a little bit better.
Loser. Loser cock.
Let's see, how do you see your... Oh, there it is. Wait a minute, received friend request. What the... Wait. What are these names?
Who's
I won't call them out.
who's Duskin Fastin? Why do I have him on my friends?
You better say yes to that one.
He's already my friend, and I don't know who it is.
I think he's the... I don't remember. I recognize the name. I've seen the name somewhere. 100% I've played with them before. I recognize the name. He just sounds powerful, so... Terrain. Oh, Terrainer. I was gonna say what's the terrain re, but okay, that makes sense. That is where I recognize him. Yeah, that's actually where I recognize him. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, it's
I think it's
second.
because yeah,
But
I clicked on his stream before. Yeah, that's where I saw the
oh,
name.
I know
River Pack.
why. We were testing something. We were testing the observer. Yeah, yeah. Now I remember. Sure. It's if I we were, yeah, yeah, yeah. I remember now. He was the witness of Pumonkey playing Dark Strike.
Wait, there's no way he witnessed Poo Monkey play. I wish more people would witness Poo Monkey play Dire Strike because I'm never gonna forget that we were winning. Like we were playing our first Battle.net game. We were all new. We had no idea what we were doing. We were winning. We were owning. And I'm pretty sure Poo Monkey did the same thing as me because we recently we watched Phalo Mass Hippos, and I'm pretty sure we were like, this guy's a good player. We're gonna copy that. Except Poo Monkey sold those units and massed naked hippos, and then just ran past and it just got destroyed. And it's like, Poo Monkey, I know we're new here, and I know we're just learning the game, but do you really need to fucking learn not to do that? Like, we just got destroyed after.
I remember I started playing Dark Strike. It was actually me, Tox, Derger, and Jaeger playing 2v2 for like almost the whole day. It was giga fun. I remember one of the games I had Pitlord and I bought 6 belts on him, and Jaeger had an
That's
army.
legit.
Jaeger had an army of spellbreakers, and I just walk up into him and one shot everything, and he was like, "How do I play against it? What is this bullshit game?" It was those were the best games, I swear. They were so fun.
Yeah, I'm not gonna forget my first game with Poo Monkey, but I mean that was yeah, 2, 3 Battle.net games later, we were ready to go Warcraft 3 champions. I feel like this lobby should have been up, right? I feel like it's been 3 minutes at least.
But you're saying about this game, it's not the right game.
Oh yeah, I meant if you spam refresh, surely the game comes up now, right?
I mean, there's if they're if they would have started the game, it would show up, but they didn't start yet.
Also, it's kind of random. I'm surprised more people don't use their Warcraft 3 champions for just normal custom games. Like, let's say I just want to play against a friend, 1v1 Warcraft. Wouldn't I just, isn't it better to play in Warcraft 3 champions?
Yeah. But you cannot play all the maps. You need to understand that.
Yeah, but it's a lot of
you
maps. Wait. Oh.
because there's all the ladder maps, and then there's some few maps that were uploaded, like Risk, and
Yeah, we
all
got
the.
that one.
I think Risk is the only custom map that you can host here, but you cannot play on the ladder or anywhere else.
Let's see.
It's just
We're still
just there.
thankful for we're still thankful for Neo from Back to Warcraft for requesting to add that one in.
But you because I see how some big cooking the mega for the mass age hunt. Give me this one. Mass headhunters. That's actually
Hunter just gets destroyed to everything.
I
I refuse
think
to believe it ever wins.
mass hippos, like regular hippos against by Pumanki would be better than mass headhunters. It's so bad. It's the worst unit in the game.
I'm not gonna lie, headhunters are, the more I play with them, the more I witness them, they are starting to get to the level of dog shit like Riffians are for me. And Raiders, they are just getting there in the list of units you should
Wait,
never
but
build.
Crypt Hint is not dog shit. That's you're wrong about.
Riffians are atrocious and no one can convince me out of it. They just are not a pumper unit. They show up, they hit miserably slow, they hit miserably pathetically, they are pathetic in every way possible. Where can I join the tournament?
The tournament. Let me
Yep.
share my screen. You go into the Discord. Dark Strike one. You go into the
Yeah,
Is
that's the
that
range Bambucha guy.
to the dark side I can reach? Yeah.
Also, I truly do want to agree with Mercy over there, or is that pro? I truly do want to agree that double units really does equal self-harm. You know, just don't build double units. They're just awful in general. But yeah, basically, in that Discord, there should be a tournament sign-up section, and it's usually Bambucha, who's also the other caster, by the way. Just in case maybe Ruth doesn't know that. But yeah, the other guy, the person who's explained that is Bambucha. He's also, I think Bambucha usually puts up the tournament signups. I think a day before or on the day of the tournament. I think a day
I do
before,
it.
right?
I do it in 2 days before for random teams.
Oh, okay, yeah. So like 2 days before, you can just sign up. Like it should pop up at some point, and you can just click accept there.
You can
And
also
ideally,
get a role. Can again while we wait. So here somewhere.
or they also have a new. Isn't there also a channel to find teammates too? If you scroll down, like there's a channel to find teammates.
No, I asked to remove that. I don't think we are doing
Oh,
AT again. It's,
oh, okay. So it's gonna be random teams every time.
yeah, most likely, unless someone is actually comes up to me and says, okay, we got 6 or at least 6 teams ready to play, arranged, and all you need to do is like just make the time and stream it. Then yeah, sure. But organizing arranged teams again, no, thank you. It was so bad. And it was always 4 of the same players. It was Dest Alice against Igorek, Reina Cruz, Frostbitten. Every tournament, 2 teams that showed up the most, I think. And then there's some random teams that pop up, which is basically a random team that gathered on the day of the tournament. So it's like, what's the difference then?
There was that Hot Wheel Frank Soxer team that you know, claimed one tournament win.
Yep.
Yeah, let's see. So team on the right has no banshees, which I don't think it's too damning. Oh, but I like that red is doing the bear gamble, like bloodlust bears, and he's not up against banshees, so it's completely fine. But if they're being if they're pushing, it's actually not bad either, right? Because you're just forcing BJ Biggs to use his banshees on you.
BJ Biggs is second, and BJ Biggs didn't have Necro statue a single time in this series so far. I'm waiting for it.
I don't think that's the classic BJ. I don't know. BJ Biggs does weird shots very often, and he makes them work. So I've seen too many games where someone has skipped wave 1 against BJ Biggs, and he just shows up with Raiders the next wave, which honestly seems unhinged to me. But you know it works, so I'll not question him. Even though it sounds like I've questioned him a lot this tournament.
Yeah, we don't question BJ Biggs. He's in the finals for a reason.
I'm not a fan of the double win rider. I guess both teams have double win rider. Win riders are just
Winders
so
are very
miserable
strong.
against tanks.
They're so strong, no matter what you're phrasing. And you don't
Except
understand that.
tanks. If you're up against tanks, you are just getting destroyed with wind riders. You are just having the worst time of your life.
For sure. Then win the ground fight. If you are able to win the ground fight, and the opponent has tanks, you're supposed to be winning. Maybe I'm wrong. Anyway,
A town is
Was
under
it red with the double huntress, so red is not getting a hero? Blue didn't build. Wait, what's blue doing? Wait, what did blue just spend his money on? Okay, hero. So blue is just okay. Pescador's in. Yeah, no, he's always been playing first position.
Please. Do it. Do it.
He has 600 gold. He is not pumping anything out yet, or he might build something last
I mean,
second.
he's skipping most likely.
Yeah, Steve isn't winning mid. Well, actually, no, Steve is winning mid. So maybe he could have built, but it doesn't matter. Ooh, but Orange just shows up with 6
A player's force is
footmen. How much damage does that do
town
to the
is under
tower?
siege.
Can we watch that?
500, 400.
These are the random tiny bits of info that will never help me win games that I want to know anyway. But I think you're right. It is like going to be like 400 damages. We'll see. I feel like it's a significant chunk.
It's not about gathering
Wait.
information, in my opinion. It's about not showing the information early game.
Oh no, sorry, I just meant like this
It
is the
is
tiny bit
500.
of info that I'd like to know. I'm talking about like how
Oh,
you
the
know,
the damage
how
on the
much
tower.
damage would
I
like,
thought you
how
were
much damage
talking
would
about
6
the
footmen do
skip.
against the tower. No,
I
no,
thought you would never
no,
skip.
I just mean like
Oh my
yeah,
god.
I just meant like I wonder how much damage does 6 footmen do to tower. Like this is just info that you just don't need. And this guy, yeah, he went Shadow Hunter, double shaman. This is wild. And wait, but he saw it was against he saw it was against Hunts. Wait a minute, that's a little sketchy.
Is that...
Does he have?
A town is under
If he
siege.
had MGs, this would make more sense. But I think this could still be legit. You know what? I honestly don't hate this.
What do you mean you don't hate this? What's the purpose of this?
A player's
The only reason I might hate this is because if you're up against Huntresses, you should just destroy that lane because Huntresses are just not the best unit. Like you should always try to stomp the guy with Huntresses. Chances are you'll do it. I mean, it also depends. You need to see the hero pick to be really sure if
People
you're
are
gonna win that
losing.
matchup or not.
People are losing with Huntresses because they don't build Huntresses. Mark my words. To win with Hunts, you need to build Hunts. Simple as that.
I've tried it.
If you're not building enough Hunts, of course you're not winning. Most of the people, they will build 4 Hunts, 4 Banshee, 4 Shaman. No, doesn't work like that. The whole purpose is that they don't tank as a single unit. You have a lot of them. They split damage and they deal split damage. Hey, purple sucks, by the way.
Ooh, Yellow is a god of the game, by the way. Like he was up against a stack, and
Come
now
on.
he's gonna be
He
stacking.
killed right before Keeper had the mana. It was 124 and he needed
Yeah.
125 and he stacks. So what was the speech about Sorks being useless, by the way?
We don't I mean, if Orange had one single shop, I don't wanna question what Orange is the build. I feel like Orange should have added one shop. Like if you have 6 footmen, you probably have enough footmen for a while.
A town is under
Okay,
siege.
At least for the
Pescador
first couple of
needs to get banned.
you don't approve of this?
You see Hunts, you build a unit that's probably one of the worst tanks into Hunts early game.
I mean, I think Pescador is setting up the tier 3. Like, he is going tier 3, right? Or he's building more Spellbreakers. He is adding a lot of Spellbreakers. Maybe he just saw the hunts and he didn't want to build any ghouls. Like, he actually just didn't want to build any ghouls.
I mean, I agree that Hunt Shaman would destroy his matchup. Yes. But
don't
then
think
go
so.
straight up tier 3. Not...
I honestly don't even think it would. Like, I've happily
Ah.
gone ghouls against huntresses and you can add a few archers. Like, it's still
Yeah,
legit.
goals into Shaman Hunt and you think you will win, for sure.
I swear it's legit. It depends on your hero pick. Honestly, ghouls are like one of the good. Like, Shadow Hunter is like a good hero to do with. DK is also a good hero. Like, the ghouls, if the ghouls don't die, ghouls are just so fucking powerful.
Okay, Fela. When are we stopping leaking the keeper?
I mean, it's pretty hard. Like, there's just no good way for Phala to clearly keep it, right? Because he has Grunt Shaman versus Footman Banshee. Like, that's not a winning matchup. The only hope he has is if his hero does, changes that matchup. Well, what's his hero again? I don't even remember it, I'll be honest.
He doesn't have
We
a
look
hero.
at Joe? Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, Phala just needs the right. I don't know what hero would be the right hero here, but the hero is the only thing that can change that dynamic. Like, he is not killing that keeper, I think, with his tier 1 draft. I think it's
Brother,
really hard.
you're facing half of the wave. How are you licking it? He killed a single Huntress. And 2 Shamans. He killed 2 Shamans and single Hunters.
I mean, eventually his build will scale.
No.
Eventually. I mean, honestly, adding a few druids wouldn't be bad.
If Red leaves the game. By the way, if Red gets Arbo Venom, might be doomed.
You think?
Yeah, it's
See
very
how
good
Arbo
into
Venom would,
spellbreakers.
If I'm right, I'm probably just building more Huntresses.
Yeah, more
I'd only
Hunts,
get the orb.
Arbo Venom also Wild Ball. More Hunts definitely will do the job.
Like, the main trigger to get orb for me is just if I'm stacking consistently. Like, if his hero is consistently doing this, where he's just in the next wave, then that 275 gold is adding to your allies' wave, and that's game changing. That's game winning.
Arbo Venom is just way too much DPS, and Blue is building tanky, so adding DPS is not bad. That's, I mean, Hunts also work. It's not bad.
Okay, wait, so, yeah, Blue got out the hippo. So Blue's gonna start mastering hippos. Wait, he sold the hippo? I think he sold the hippo last second, by the way. I think he didn't want to add one single hippo. He built a hippo, then sold it. I think he just didn't want to add it. Like, he doesn't want to show it yet,
But
right?
where's the gold then?
He must have bought an upgrade. He had a hippo. He sold, like, it said one. It literally went one. I saw on the top left. I'm not having psychosis. Like, it said
Wait,
one. Then
what if he-
then it disappeared.
What if he bought Hippo, bought upgrades, and then sold Hippo?
You think that's something he would do?
I mean, look at his build. He's a little bit. He's a little
I
bit
honestly
not
feel
playing
like-
for his team.
One Frostworm, but I think would actually be better than a few hippos. Like, one Frostworm for the low effect, and then you start adding hippos. I think you're smiling as Blue. At least it'll take a while for Red to catch up. But Red does have a good draft at tier 3.
BJ
I
Biggs
don't
is
like
just
Red's Priest.
Destroyer, enjoyer. Like, he is building destroyers every game.
Destroyers are legit.
Yeah. And he's gonna stack with it.
That tower's gone. That does hurt. At minute 10, that hurts.
Okay. Hip Rider.
That-
We'll see
Okay,
if
so
he
he's
has.
buffing up the hippos.
We'll see
I
if
honestly
he has.
prefer Frostworm.
I would
I don't like
prefer
that-
Frostworm here, not the Hip.
I don't like that Red's adding Shaman, or sorry, a Priest. To a Priest. What is the purpose of the Priest? Am I
Because
missing something?
Yeah, to not lose a single unit. Blue is not dealing damage at all, so double priest is kinda navigates all the damage Blue does.
I feel like, I mean, I guess he already has one Priest. Honestly, I guess I should submit to Red's build, because actually the Priests aren't bad. Based on what the info that he had and what he was seeing, the two Priests aren't that bad, honestly. I'm just not a fan of Priests in general. Maybe I'm just a hater.
Or still no reveal, by the way. Against Zergs.
Doesn't need it. I mean, or just consistently stacking. It might be better to not get the reveal, by the way, because you're doing less damage, right? And you're delaying the wave. And that's letting
Is
your
Dark
guys
Ranger?
take your back. Yes. Actually, I don't know. I mean, it ended up helping. I don't think
Not
he's
really.
thinking that. I don't think that's something anyone should ever do, but it's, you know, it's working kinda.
It worked because he stacked with Destroyer against Summoner Hero.
Yeah, I see Phalo's a Panda enjoyer, because I feel like I often see him with Panda. To be fair, I see a lot of good players just say Panda is the best hero ever, so.
Panda is very, very strong, for sure. One of the strongest.
Let's see. Is this tower... This is pretty huge for a team on the left. They need to take this tower, but double MG, like, that is hard to kill.
With double
This
MG,
early
Obsidian
game.
Statue with healing ward, and
Yeah, that's infinite healing. That is so much healing, but
he's not dying,
I
but
guess that's just...
the Destroyers
he's not
are
doing
problem.
damage. Yeah, the problem is that he's not doing damage either. That's his problem right now, is that he's not dying, but he's not doing much damage, and the tower's just not doing enough. That tower is disappearing. Unless Red shows up, that tower's gone. That is the triple hero on minute 13, but good thing it's not enough to end the game, right?
Oh yeah, there's no way to end the game. Blue has no damage. There's nothing that hitting Fortress hard.
Prosper would have been nice. Maybe. But the thing is, it's about doing damage to the wave under tower, but I don't think they have that much. Can they do that much damage to the wave under tower? I guess they can, honestly. Like those grunts are gonna die off, and then there's just a few casters left. Like Deal is not gonna have much of a wave after this, or anything actually. I think the main hope for the team on the right is honestly Yogi stacking with the MGs. Like if he fights under tower.
His problem is that purple is building destroyers. It's very hard for him to stack.
Yeah, I wonder, would this be a game to build back as yellow and just pray you stack, or is that unhinged and you give up more tower HP? Are they gonna purge the totem because it's a summon? Yeah, they are. That hurts. Good thing the fortress is taking out the destroyers for yellow. Yellow really needed that. Like yellow has nothing to hit those destroyers.
Yellow is
nothing.
stacking right now with red.
Wait, and orange just has nothing but like orange built 2 tanks. Honestly, I think orange needed to add Wind Riders desperately. Like he needs damage against the. As soon as you see MGs, you need to be in panic mode because they're pretty scary, especially with this much healing. Yellow is actually stacking. Yellow is actually a god of this game, by the way. It's the second time he set up a heroic stack. Then let's see, does Red have any anti-air yet? Yeah, he does. He has 1 tank, but it's gone, right? No,
Swords
it's there,
are
actually.
alive.
No, it's there. Oh, and he has the frosting on the. You know, it's actually not so bad if it because actually when a tank does it affect all the units? Yeah, it does. That frost armor
that's
is actually
genius. Wait,
yeah.
it's also level 2. No stats, just frost armor.
Wait.
What the hell?
Yeah, this guy's insane. And honestly, Lich is not bad against hippos at all because it's that Frost Nova kind of nukes them pretty well.
But Fail is getting outplayed by Master Destroyers. Not gonna lie.
I mean, he has. I think Fail's gonna win this, right? He has the Wind Riders.
This? No, not this way. Or maybe.
I think if his Panda was up front, maybe. Yeah, I guess not this way. I mean, it's pretty close. Actually,
Yeah, the Bloodlust, yeah, I think he clears. Barely, but he clears.
yeah, this is a battle for this Panda's life right now.
No way you're going to.
I would have preferred Wind Riders, I'll be honest, over Torrents. Maybe I'm just not a fan of Torrents.
Never mind. So
But
yellow
you
is
know what?
smiling.
He does. Sorry, he does actually have the Wind Rider. Sorry, he has the Tauren Spirit Walker combo. You know, he
Yeah,
does
but it
have that
doesn't
combo.
matter.
So maybe we're
It's
just
polymorphed.
yeah, and also the what's it called? The I feel like the Spirit Walkers run out of mana before they can revive that many Torrents. That's why I would just prefer Wind Riders with Bloodlust. I think that's I think this is such bait. I feel bad for Orange. This is such bait. Like you're thinking Spirit Walker Torrent, yeah, this is the combo. This is you know, this is gonna work, and then it ends up just being so weak. Like it's so weak for how much you invest when he could have just invested in like 2 or 3 Wind Riders with Bloodlust, and he would have just been owning, or at least doing so much better against the MGs. Like he has to actually go mass Wind Riders. That's like his only option here, and then he can add some tanks for the
this
hippos.
looks scary. I think Brad should have cleared. Red doesn't have enough anti-air. I don't know what's his building.
Needs a few tanks and druids, I think. Like the tank for the druids. Let's see. This isn't like a super doom stack. Let's see. I feel bad. Yellow's thinking, what the hell's my goddamn team doing? I've helped them stack so many times. Yellow's low-key crying actually. Let's see if he can take out the destroyer before it eats the healing ward. Okay. I think yellow is still going to perform really well against orange. Like 3 MGs is just rough to deal with, but then again, orange just have more thorns now. So maybe it's enough. There's also just so many heroes there. Oh, and wait, the Shadow Hunter ult. Oh, that's eventually going to lead to a Doom stack. That is eventually going to crush the team on the right. I think the team on the right might be fucked, by the way. Like, I think their only hope was yellow stacking. I don't see how they come back anytime soon.
I mean, red is gonna
Unless,
win.
actually, wait, yeah, right. Or also blue didn't spawn with a hero, and blue has a. I'm not a fan of the meat wagon, by the way. You know, I'm just wrong. You know what? I take it back. Team on the right has.
Blue is not playing for
this is
for
going
his
either
team
way.
to win. Like I'm sorry if I'm being rude, but this guy, the only reason team on the left is losing and might lose the
Player's
game
forces are
eventually,
under
like
attack.
completely. Like BJ Biggs was stomping Velo for so long, so hard, still not enough.
And the sad thing for BJ Biggs though is I think Phalo has a better late game setup.
Yeah.
Like tank, Windriders just beat Windriders and Destroyers, so
Yeah,
Phalo is just winning now. Like
it's
kind
not
of
only tanks, tank priest, it's just ridiculous.
Like I think Phalo is smiling because he knows he has the winning matchup. He's feeling comfortable. I don't think Purple is smiling. Purple is just praying that his team does something. Like he has to rely on his team. Like he just has to commit to his Destroyer Windrider combo and pray that his team does something. Because Destroy Windrider combo is good against so many things, just not against tanks Windriders. Do we see? Yeah, it doesn't matter. I mean, the team on the left, no one can really stack. Maybe, yeah, no one can really stack. I want to say BJ Biggs, but I think like Teal has the, you know,
I mean,
build to destroy him, so I don't know.
They can
what's
stack
happening.
potentially on yellow like they did the previous time. Yellow is building only damage now.
Yeah,
Just
I
a
think Yellow's
complete
building
right
properly. Like Yogi's, he knows what he's doing here. He's actually adding the hippos. Like he built the MGs when they were being pushed, and he started adding hippos and damage before adding the 4th MG. Like he quickly transitioned to adding damage when he realized 3 MGs is enough. And he can add bears anytime he wants. Like there's not a lot of magic damage from orange. But I guess there's a lot of magic damage from purple, so I mean actually even red still doesn't have a frost rim, so oh sorry, blue doesn't have a frost rim, so
The secret strat,
yeah, I'll say.
the whole point of this strat is healing, and adding bears is important not for the DPS, is that the rejuvenation on mountain giants, and they're basically immortal.
With the invis. And also with the invis, which is so busted.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
I
I've
think
had a game
purple is not
when I
catching up.
was
Purple's
doing
fucked.
this, but then like similar strat, maybe it was Forgo Mines, and I was facing Banshee. I still
Maybe it was
built.
purple vines.
I still
Yeah.
built like 3 Druids of the Claw with a single research, not the bows. For the rejuvenation. It worked,
just
worked
heard
out
the-
quite well.
It should work out quite well. It is a strong combo. Like I do actually want to see yellow add a few more bears. I feel like 1 bear is not enough. But maybe he just doesn't want to tech into bears. I don't know. I feel like it's fair because orange has tanks, right? Like the bears are legit good against that. Like the bears are just like the roar, the healing. It's just so good. I don't know.
He also got DK. Like, what is he missing? He's only missing priests, but priest is not even good healing. So he got all the best healing tools in the game, basically, with DK.
Yeah, I actually really want to see bears. Imagine rejuvenation, Death Knight aura, like Witch Doctor statue, and invis on top of that. If a unit goes invisible and they don't have detection, that unit for just in half a second goes back to almost full HP. Like that unit is healing up so quick. I know I'm exaggerating, but that unit is healing a lot very quickly. Like that sounds like such a busted compound on that. I really want to witness this guy add a few more bears, but yeah, we'll see.
Wait, why is there only 2 tanks? Yeah, he realized. Just more talents, more tanks.
Yeah, he just has to win the air fight, pretty much. He's winning the ground fight with 900s against 6 Spellbreakers, so he just needs to make sure he has enough tanks and druids to clear the air. Yeah, I don't
I
know.
mean, BJ Biggs needs to get a second hero. He did. Death Knight, which
He
is
did.
probably the perfect hero for his situation. And he needs to pray that his team is gonna carry him. He cannot do it himself this game.
Do we see any potential for a comeback for the team on the left?
Blue. So the crush under the fortress. Yellow doesn't hurt blue at all. And then heals against red. Maybe. That's enough. But that will never happen. Yellow is way too strong.
That would take a miracle. Also, yellow's reaching their tower now, so that has to happen in the next 3 or 4 pushes, or it's just over. Yep, I truly hate playing against Farsi when you're behind, because that's the game is over very soon, especially, and you don't need your, honestly, when you're losing, you don't need to see your Frost Rims turn around like that.
Frost Waves are calling for a FF. That needs to be dodged. This game is
Also, wait, I just want to say for the stream, I'm seeing a, what's it? Okay, never mind. I don't know, I think that might have just been me. Okay, never mind, that might have just been me. Like I saw that symbol that the stream went down or something. Or it was like not working. It's fine now.
I'm
Yeah.
wait, let me fix something. I'm streaming fucking screen, not Warcraft 3.
A player's forces are under.
Okay, did for a second, yeah. So that wasn't just me. I wonder what causes that, because I saw it happen on Power Stroke before. Or maybe not, it was the Power Stroke. I remember who, but it happened to someone. I have no idea what caused it. I've never had that happen to me.
GG.
Dude, my favorite part about knowing that Power Stroke is in the chat is that he is not invested in this series at all. So he's invested in that he just wants us to be short so that it doesn't overlap with the NA tournament. So he doesn't have to start like DMing and apologizing to people for delaying it. Like, you know, Power Stroke is praying for a short game. That's why he's in the chat right now staring at this, counting down the minutes.
I mean, Pescador is doing everything for Power Strokes. For Power Strokes thing. He
I think
wants.
Pescador is the last champion on his team with the Shadow Hunter. He is the only hope for his team right now. That ult is not what you want to see, but you know what? He doesn't have many options here because the game is ending after this push. I think this game at least is ending. I support my friends. He's from here to hide. I'm sorry for accusing you.
Who is your friend in this game?
Yeah.
Is it Pescador, Power Stroke? Would you consider Pescador your friend?
I think yellow's gonna spawn soon, right? I think then the next yellow push is just over. that Farseer ult is
he's
ending
doing
the
a
game.
good thing for you, what I mean? I don't need to explain myself. Okay. Wait, Orange has 11 towers. He's believing in this strat till the end. The sad thing is, he has 2 tanks on the sides, and his walkers are dying before reviving 2 Wind Warders. Wind Riders.
That is true. That is unfortunate. Does he have the tank upgrade? Yeah, he does. So I wonder why the.
Oh, he
air
bought
is
the
hitting
Gem of
walkers
Sight
with-
recently, by the way.
I don't know when he bought, but yeah, I mean.
He
it's
didn't
just
have it
over
for the
now, right?
whole early
Yellow's
game.
just ult. Give us the dopamine hit.
Okay.
Don't rage quit.
G. The bass, the sound of bass dying.
Time to hear it.
Yellow MP, for sure.
Yep. Like him winning the early was so important because Teal was not doing too great early, but then later on it just became so doomed for purple. Like they needed, like left side team needed to just have that advantage and abuse it all game. And they could not. Right. It's 1-0 right now. I'm gonna run to use the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Okay, I hope not to be ridiculous is the blame, but Pescador did some ridiculous things in the previous game. I hope it's not gonna be the same. I don't know what was the reasoning behind him. Like I can understand Tekken. Like if you build, although I know I don't. Like Enigma showed Hunt's first wave, and then he still went for a Shadow Hunter double caster, double summon to be exact. It just doesn't make any sense to me. And then he tagged up into Spellbreakers and basically was out of the game for a long time. I don't know why, but I guess it happened. 50 seconds until we get into the game.
I'm back.
I'm still questioning the idea of Pescador. Previous game. Like, why would like I understand decking? Like, you see hunts and you feel like you're weak into that matchup. Okay, but why into Spellbreakers?
So Pescador, I've seen him do some weird stuff very often. And at least for the Spellbreakers, at least sometimes I do this myself. I want front line, and I don't know what to build. And I know Spellbreakers are not good immediately right now, but I know they'll be good all game and later on. I may as well just build them. Lose the next couple of waves, but at least later on in the game, I want the Spellbreakers, right? So I'm building for later on in the game. I'm not building to immediately win the lane, because I feel like there's just no way to immediately win the lane. So I just built something that helps me set up my draft for later. So maybe that's why he went with the Spellbreakers, because like they're not obviously great right there and then, but like 20 minutes later when he has other stuff, the Spellbreakers are always going to be great. At least that's sometimes what I'm thinking when I feel like I can't win my lane in the immediate like 5 minutes.
But how is that better than just taking tier 3? Straight up.
Um,
Like,
and it's
I'm not
you lose
saying
the lane less hard.
Spellbreaker is the problem, like a bad unit to build or whatever. Like, why would you force yourself to sit in a losing matchup forever?
Well, it's not forever. Like I'm planning to go tier 3 soon. Like I'm obviously not gonna stay there and the losing. I'm planning to go tier 3 soon, but it's just if my team starts, winning the lane, then my Spellbreakers at least will probably beat the Huntresses. Like they probably like I'll have enough to clear my half wave, and like I won't get destroyed on the way to tier 3. Like it just makes it so that I build something to be a little bit stronger on the way to tier 3. That's usually what I'm doing it for. And I sometimes sit on
Yeah,
it a bit
but
too long.
if you are doing that, you have any other units. He didn't build anything besides 2 shamans and hero, and then went into spellbreakers. Like, there's no, I will never approve that. Like, okay, you went heroes double shaman, maybe it's whatever. Go tier 3. Why would you stay tier 2 and build shamans? Oh, not shamans, the spellbreakers.
I mean, you never know. If your team starts pushing and you didn't build anything at all for your wave, then you guys don't push all of a sudden, so the extra Spellbreakers would have helped. At
That
least help you clear your
you
halfway.
you forgot, right? You forgot that he actually they were pushing and he showed up with spellbreakers and he lost.
Yeah, you could say it's because he teched too early, though. Because I think he's doing tier 3 at the time.
At least he doesn't have spellbreakers, so maybe this game is fine. It's gonna be a hunt matchup, hunt mirror, hunt
Yeah.
shaman mirror.
Gonna depend on the hero pick here. And actually, I want to say it depends on the W unit because I think riflemen are just straight up better than headhunters. Like riflemen are just 5 gold more than headhunters, and they're infinitely better. Fuck headhunters. Fuck the berserker
For
upgrade.
sure.
And they stay useless, and they stay. Sorry, they're useless, and they stay useless even after the berserker upgrade. Who knows? Maybe bloodlusted berserkers are the way. But I feel like riflemen are just better.
No,
At least in the early game,
berserkers
for
are
sure.
not the way. That's 100%.
They are never the way. I think riflemen are just straight up better. Almost all game. Let's see.
A player's
Berserkers
forces
are the
are
best
back.
double unit in melee, but in Dark Strike it's the worst.
I feel like it's the short range. I'm not sure what it is. I don't know if their stats are just different in Dark Strike, man. Let's just see. What is red up against? It's 200s versus 400s. I think, or so blue must have a hero, right? Okay, the Beastmaster. That should win the wave pretty hard,
Yeah,
actually.
yeah, 100%.
And he gets so much juicy XP. I'm always celebrating that if I greet the hero and I actually win the lane, because I'm not expecting to win the lane with the hero. I'm just hoping to get some XP, because if he loses lane, it's whatever. It's not affecting the next lane that much on, second wave. Yeah, let's see. Oh, actually, he gets the extra. No, he's not gonna reach the tower. Like that bear is just so insanely tanky. Like this is second wave. And there's another Beastmaster. Yep, I just love seeing Beastmasters.
He did get targeted though, unfortunately.
Yeah. I mean, maybe... No, he's dying for sure. There is no world where he lives. That's unfortunate. That's,
By the way, in the tooltip, on level 3 Bear, it says that he has Blink. Have you ever seen Bear use Blink?
on tooltip. Oh. I'm pretty sure I've never seen that. I don't think they have it in Dark Strike. There's no way. Unless it just doesn't use it ever, because there's no reason to use it. I'm not sure. Yellow with the Shadow Hunter. That's going to be scary later on. And I do like Shadow Hunter here with grunts against Huntresses, because Huntresses are just not going to do too great. I don't like that he has 2 Shamans though. But I guess he needs it for the Dispel, but I would rather just honestly build more grunts and headhunters and just kill the summons without dispelling them. Like I would rather just damage them down. Or get an Orb of Venom too. So the headhunter adds more backline damage. Okay, the Shadow Hunter is stacking. That is huge. That's so much XP that he might be getting soon. And they have a Keeper, which is also gonna be doing another summon soon. How much mana does the Shadow Hunter have? Like, if he gets another heal off, it's... Okay, he gets stats. He's gonna get another heal off for sure. Okay, this is pretty, like... Him getting this many early levels is so rough. Like, this is huge for the team on the right.
And the Alchemist for fail.
Like, as a rule of thumb, heroes like Shadow Hunter and PK, like, they're meant to be not the greatest early game heroes. And if you're losing against them early game, like, when do you come back? Like, how do you come back against one of the best late game heroes in the game? Like, it's terrifying to actually let the Shadow Hunter get this much XP. Like, this Shadow Hunter getting this much XP is, I guess he won't spawn next wave, which is huge. So that sees the night XP for our wave.
I mean, it's
But I don't know.
back easily. This wave.
Yeah. How much? Could we see how close he is to level 3 on Yellow's base? He's halfway level 3, yeah. But actually, wait, does he get fucked? Is he not purging the... How come it's not purging the...
It purged the wolves.
Oh, you're right, yeah, sorry, I was trying to figure out what did they purge?
It is
Yeah,
not good.
100% not good. I think it's great.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan. Wait, what the hell is redeemed? Hydrate. You know, I'll pretend to drink some water for Power Stroke.
I did. I didn't drink water, but yeah.
What did you drink? I'd like to...
You don't want to know. Okay,
See,
why
that
does
100
red has entangling roots? level 2 by the way. And he has no mana for the summon.
Yeah, you typically just want to go stats on Keeper or Aura. Like Entangle just doesn't do very much in Direct Strike, sadly. I feel like it's just not worth it for the mana cost and all that. Like you definitely want your E or your stats instead. Like E might have actually stats might have been the way here because yeah, blue doesn't have blue also has Huntresses, so this might have been the game we go stats.
Kinfellow is for sure a winning matchup. He just needs more.
Look at this. Big shamans. I want to know what's up with everyone builds so many shamans and I've
No
never
idea.
built this many shamans. in my
I
life.
I hate that so much with a passion. I guess it's the way to deal damage. Like it's just a better DPS than Grunt.
Maybe yeah.
And it's like
Against
every
as well.
single unit being under the lightning shield, whatever.
I mean,
But
it's
then-
also up against Banshees, and Phala also has Banshees against Grunt. So I don't know. I would just want to go tier 2. Like this is a cursed matchup. But I guess since his team was winning, just because his team was winning, it made the matchup more viable. So yeah, shamans were better. I'm not
My
sure.
problem is that you're not able to utilize them later on, like this amount of shamans. Grunts you can sell them sometimes, but shamans, I don't know. Like, yeah, sure, Bloodlust. Maybe with this amount you can use other spells besides Bloodlust efficiently.
Oh, you are for sure not using that lightning shield later on into the game. 40 minutes into that game. Oh well. By the way, left side team is hurting the tower, but since the tower can always heal, right side team just needs one good stack or one good fight for a turnaround here.
And we were so hyped up about the Shadow Hunter who went Sobi Mask for some reason, and
That was a bit early.
looks very good by the way.
I mean, he would look very good in a bit. Phala might be setting up a stack
But
here. and
BJ
if Shadow
Biggs
Hunter
is
shows up
trolling, bro. Why does he have Witch Doctor?
for the stun. I don't know.
Why
Don't
does
ask me.
why is BJ Biggs tier 2 with the Witch Doctor?
I'm not the guy to ask.
Oh my
Yeah, I'm smiling. We get to see the power of the Shadow Hunter again. I don't like the priest though.
Why
I'm
not
not
the
a fan
priest?
of priest.
He's doing the same thing as Shadow Hunter. Why would you
His
hate
Shadow
priest?
Hunter already does the heal though. You need to add some damage. I think he needs more, headhunters. I know I'm usually not a fan of W units, but against huntresses and shamans, yes, you build a lot of W units or build a lot of spellbreakers even, because you already have grunts. So fuck it, just add anything that hits. He needs to add more damage.
Look at the amount of bunches Teal has.
Yeah, Teal has a billion Banshees, and I feel like on paper this should be super strong, but then when I do it, my Banshees just don't possess. So I hate Banshees. I hate mass Banshees. I
But
hate
it's
playing
not
against
about
Banshees. I hate
possession.
playing with Banshees. I just hate Banshees.
Yeah, I also hate playing with them. Like I tend to not pick Banshee more often.
See, PJ Biggs with the destroy. Yeah, you are. He
Every
is a
single
destroyer
game.
abuser.
Every
He is
single
actually
game.
a destroyer abuser. It is not a coincidence. This guy is a destroyer every single game. He is. That is his top priority. It's not gonna work though. I mean, this is just too much. Even though he's up against mass casters, this is just too much stuff. Let's see, is his tower going down? Probably not yet, because those casters are not doing a lot of damage. But that alchemist tanking for all the casters is just, I don't know. That really hurts. Keeper is gonna, yeah. Let's see, there might be hope for a counter, stack here. I'm not a fan of the
Level
the
4.
ward.
So, I guess he went Sobi Mask, that's his reason.
Yeah, that's right. It's yeah. Let's see, he didn't do too much to blue, so it's kind of a reset almost. Sadly, we lost, but grand for tournament. I'm glad. I'm glad you had fun. No, I'm not glad that you lost. Sorry, I'm glad that you had fun in the tournament.
Wait, they lost already? It's 3-minute delay. Which wait, maybe it's one of the other teams.
Yeah, I was assuming it's one of the other teams. I'm actually not sure if that's MWM.
By the way, I think Red went in tackle routes level 2. Level like his Q is level 2 on level 3. I didn't see it. Bing.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. I see.
Yep, no problem. Show up for the next one.
Nope, it's always worth it. You can always get matched with 2 top 10 players, and then
If you
even
look
if
through
you
the
lose, you learn a
history,
lot.
if you look through the history of the tournaments, there's a guy mines for days, and he's like, people laugh at him, like 11,000 elo, or not 1,000, 100 elo. He doesn't go for a mine for 5 waves. He reached the finals more times than Easter Bunny.
Okay, wait, I played in 1 tournament, so you know.
Yeah, that's my point.
I don't know why I'm the guy that's but yeah. Also, when we say people laugh at him, it's mostly just the fact that he's called mines per day. It's mainly just his name and the fact that he doesn't build mines. We're not just unhinged laughing at someone for being low elo. That is.
Oh, is it so? I have at least 7 clips of you saying some bad things to me
Well, you deserve it.
because of
And
elo.
you are pissed love, so.
Don't worry, one day it's gonna change. And I wanted to play Necro, but my mate said don't do it after 2 min. He said go Necro lol. Who was on your team by this again? It was Harrowing +1.
A player's forces are under attack.
But who was on his team?
It was. Harrowing and Deaths, right?
Oh no, then
Or
it was.
am I- no, you're right.
no,
I'm
it's
drunk.
not.
No, sorry. Ignore me. I am
He was
spreading fake news.
this.
You know what? I'll look for it.
Oh,
Don't worry.
Koblis.
Look
Oh,
Oh,
that
Cubis.
makes
Okay.
sense.
Or Cubis.
Kobis.
I see.
Yeah. Oh yeah, great game of Shadowhunter.
Those,
Low to sit at, low to sit at.
Look, if it's not working, you know, if he just went the goddamn standard Shadowhunter build,
Was not so standard. He went 1 point in Serpent once.
yeah,
At level
it's a
4.
slippery word to Toby Mask. Also, we don't know. Honestly, I feel like I don't even recall when things started switching. I love blue setup though. This is the clean setup, or is it the clean build? Okay, the double tanks.
Again,
I believe.
why is he buying medals? He doesn't even
for
run
mana.
out of mana without the items.
I feel like 1 medallion makes sense because you do sometimes run into mana issues with Beastmaster, but 2 I feel like is a bit excessive. Like, I feel like 2 is a lot. Like, I would build 1, see if I'm running out of mana, then build the other one if I really need more mana.
BJ
and more
picks his
strength.
Windrider Destroyer into tank Windrider again. Man.
Oh no. I mean, like, Phalo is losing for now, but later on he's gonna outscale really hard.
If there's gonna be a later on, because level 6 Farser is not that far away from it. And purple is constantly griffin yellow by this amount of destroyers. Phalo always losing against BJ.
Maybe early game,
No,
but later on.
he probably means in the solo, like in the
And almost all of
rankings. Look at this Shadowhunter pumping. He was 1v6 and he was almost full HP anyway.
Yeah. I'm just saying
Best
that's
hero in the game.
most heroes don't. Yeah, it is one of the best heroes. I mean, Shadowhunter ult is the most game-changing late game hero. There is no there's nothing close. Okay, that Farseer might really crush the dreams of the team on the right. Farseer so far been crushing a lot of dreams. Like, does he? He doesn't have mana. I wonder if he's toggling.
Yeah,
Oh, I
he
wonder if the
is.
other guy's toggling mana. Yes, he's toggling mana. He's gonna ult. Oh my god, okay. Wait, yeah, that's actually rough. So literally just 2 or 3 more pushes and it's over for the team on the right. They have to do something like right now actually, where it's over. And that's usually just hard. Like if you're losing, you need at least a couple ways to fix your build or change your build. Like you can't change your build radically with, you
Don't
know,
worry.
5, 6, 700 gold.
Soon.
He won't see 6. He will not be seeing 6. That's gonna be my
This game is
prediction.
over, I think, already. Like this way.
See how much can do we ever see this? So we click on the Shadowhunter. Oh, I've had big dreams of seeing at least one Shadowhunter ult. Like that
So far-
Farseer just has to die and
so
get away
far,
from that fortress.
Shadowhunter first has 0% win rate in this series.
I blame the people playing it. I mean, I don't wanna throw anyone under the bus, but the way Pescador played is goddamn late. I don't think the hero mattered.
I mean, yeah, Pescador did everything to lose, but this game, you're even stuck with it on the first wave. It came out. Okay, but red looks powerful. I'm
That
not gonna lie.
Farseer has to die. We need that Farseer to die. I agree. Red does look powerful. I hope Red feels powerful. I hope he's feeling that Farseer. I mean, that Farseer is actually out of mana, so he's not going to cast ult anyway. He really needs to save his mana on Farseer. I guess it didn't matter. I would always
Yeah, I agree
mana
that
though, just in
Shadowhunter
case.
is the S tier. It's the best hero if you're doing 4 minus tier 3. It's not about 4 minus tier 3. It's about first hero when you play normal. It's so bad. It's giga bad. It's dog shit.
I continue to disagree.
And unpopular opinion also, but I think Leech is better second hero, not the first hero.
I mean, I
Like-
think Lich is just good both first and second pick. I like Lich in general.
Lich
so
and
I don't know how
Shadowhunter
I feel
bring
about it.
way more value if they are second, or if they're second hero than if they're first.
I mean, I'll agree with the Shadowhunter. Like, second hero, it's more ideal, but the problem is that you just don't know if you'll see Shadowhunter later on. That's why he's just the best. His ult just makes him so so
Then,
valuable.
where's
Okay, he's
Doom?
got 6. We have big dreams. We have big
Okay,
dreams.
ult here, now.
He's not gonna ult. He needs to stack. This is the perfect situation. He's gonna stack with red, and then he's gonna ult for red. Wait, this is the dream. Look at that priest healing him. Come, I believe in red showing up. Imagine he just ults last second. I'm gonna cry. Surely he has a heal. Surely he has one heal. Please heal. He's not healing. Next wave. Next wave, we see a powerful game. No, we don't. Is he gonna die? He should have just ulted for the memes, I guess. Yeah, he should have just ulted for the memes, maybe.
Okay.
Or does the fortress hold? Does the fortress hold long enough? You know yellow is sweating harder than anyone. No, it's not gonna hold. It's over. It is GG. No, he should have just ulted, honestly, solo. He should have just done a solo ult for the memes. No. Alright,
Okay.
it's 1-1.
And Power Stroke is sweating right now. Oh well, no, actually no.
He's not sweating. There's no shot this last game goes for an hour, right?
Oh, unless.
I hope both teams just go 4 mines and don't build they just don't build a single unit for the first 5 minutes, both sides.
By the way, you're wrong. If they all go 4 mines, the game is gonna be quicker than usual.
I guess because they'll snowball quicker?
It's actually gonna bounce, it's actually gonna change something, it's not gonna be the same thing. Like if you remember one of the tournaments when Bre played in RT, like we watched almost all his games and it always was the same. They were sitting and at the enemy fortress, not dealing damage to the fortress, and constantly running back and forth, controlling the middle, until they, at some point later on, at 30 minutes, start dealing damage to fortress.
I was not there for that game, but yes.
Like I
Sounds
need to count how many games I won below 20 minutes with 4 mines, because that's a ridiculous amount. It's at least like 15 games. What are we looking at? Okay, they're in the game.
Wait, this is random. But I need to call you out. Do you not have I assume you don't have follow alerts set up, right?
I don't.
Oh, I see. May as well give a shout out and thank you to our two recent followers though, Baby Root and Darkness.
Yes. I do need to figure out how to set it up though.
Don't worry, it's super easy. Yeah, we can do it later.
Not today. Fuck today. I might go to bed after this game.
Straight passed out after this, alright.
I feel so tired. Or maybe I will just end the stream, join a tournament, die on turn 5, and queue Darkstrike. That's what I usually do on my Saturdays.
That sounds very healthy. I like watching the NA tournament just because I'm a big fan of the of seeing Power Show cast and just seeing people show up and flame NA players.
Hell yeah. EU. It's unfortunate that with Flow TV we cannot see the chat. Not even the neither the team chat or the global chat.
That's triple shaman on the left side and triple grunt. Imagine if the right side team just had triple banshee and that left side team is triple grunts. It's just cursed. But let's see it. And right side also has double Dryades and one banshee. That's
Yeah,
a lot of
so
Dryades.
your favorite Footman Dryad combo, let's see.
I wouldn't say it's my favorite combo, but I'm saying it's a good combo, or I like the combo.
BJ Biggs without Necros, that's sad. We don't get to see BJ Biggs 27 Necros today.
The real thing is we need to see if BJ Biggs goes destroy Windrider again.
Does BJ Biggs get Destroyer? It would be a bad game for Destroyers though.
Not
Yes.
for Windriders. He actually gets it. That is insane that he's, I swear that's like 4 games in a row. And you know what? I don't think it's the worst game for it. Honestly, he can master Windriders. What's Teal gonna do about it?
No, but he's gonna master Destroyers. It's BJ Biggs.
Yeah, but Destroyers and Windriders, like,
No, I
I
think
think
it's
that's
only Destroyers.
that's a powerful combo. It's gonna be Windriders. There's no way he's just picking it only for Destroyers. He's going to double. Like, he's definitely prioritizing Destroyers. It depends, I'm assuming. Like, there's not a lot of buffs on Teal, so
In my opinion, that's his adaptation of the meta that everyone plays Banshee. He just prioritizes Destroyers very high, because he knows that there's gonna be a Banshee on enemy team.
I guess. I wonder if Teal prioritized Dryad because he's assuming Purple's gonna go prioritize Destroyers, or if Teal went Dryads because his other option was like Sorks or something.
That's an interesting goal.
I like it. It was a good try. Even though honestly 2 goals would have just killed the grunt and he would have had mid advantage the whole time, so. Let's see, double grunt. He is chilling. He's not trying to win this at all.
I'm not gonna read that out loud, But I agree with Soxo on the HA SH comment. Even though it sounds like he just lost to it.
Honestly, I'll always remember the PTSD experience. I had mass hippos, and I was doing okay against mass tanks for a while. Like I was just doing okay. Then all of a sudden, one Shadow Hunter ult, and my hippos went to hit the Shadow Hunter, and the tanks just nuked all my hippos, and I got deleted. So
Hippos
I'm
are
gonna have-
decent because if some of them are a little bit in front and some at the back, then tank is gonna hit that single one in front, and the ones at the back are not gonna be damaged.
yeah, exactly. But that's also why Shadow Hunter. That I'm gonna never forget that interaction. That just gave me trauma. Like I never like I don't think it was very fast how fast my hippos died. Like they just went in, like they couldn't even get a hit on the Shadow Hunter. They just walked in and all got wiped. I'm gonna be traumatized forever from that moment. As a hippo
Oh no.
abuser.
Out of all people, Pescador is gonna show us
I was gonna
the...
say I'm hyped to see Pescador with the Blade Master. He is the perfect man for this. Yes, I want to see the most ranged build possible.
Okay, I'm the Blade Master specialist. I can tell you that if the item is good or not. By the way, we discovered today, or we discussed it, and I think it's legit. If you're going Blade Master, you need to go Q first, not the illusion.
For the really I know that you can do something with the illusion and the windwalk. I don't. I'm pretty sure you just windwalk right after an elu. I don't know how it works.
No,
I
no.
keep forgetting.
Level 1,
I'm never
you
gonna do
get Windwalk,
And then
and then you normal thing, like normal illusion
Yeah.
stats, whatever. Just level 1 Windwalk is 100% better. I tested it. For sure better. 100 damage on the first wave is way too much.
let's see. Do you ever micro it?
Obviously, yeah. The only thing is bugged if you are in the Windwalk and then you disable it, he runs into the tower.
Oh, so that's why that happens sometimes.
Yeah, I think I found it how to not trigger that bug, and that's why it never happened to me, because I was always untoggling it. He uses it, and then at some point I disable it all the way around.
Let's see. All right, now this Blade Master is going to be smiling because he's going to be getting a lot of XP.
Wait,
Why does Red have two riflemen though?
I swear, every time someone gets an Archmage, something switches in the head. Every time I see Archmage on my team or on the enemy team, in my elo especially, they start building some random shit. And that's another situation.
The riflemen are extra, not to flame the riflemen, but they're extra illegal is just the fact that he had Banshees, which actually are so good against grunts. And the Banshees are also, you know, gonna curse the Blade Master and everything that Blue has. Like the rifleman, and he's tier 2 now. He's just not adding Banshees. Is he hiding the Banshees or is he just not building them? Like he has Druids instead.
Is Fire Orb must on Blade Master? Fire Orb is very good on Blade Master because Blade Master is just historical from melee in general. He's the best damage dealer in the game as a hero. So him getting an item that not only provides him a little bit of damage but also a splash, which works very well against most of the Q units, makes sense to get an orb. But Orb of Venom also works. Depends what you want your Blade Master to do. If it's DPS, and you need DPS against air for example, then Orb of Venom is also one of your options.
Yeah, I feel like Orb of Fire is often just against if you're up against ghouls or footmen. So you just get the Orb of Fire, and it's also good to get it early because there is a slight bug where you need to get the Orb of Fire first and then level up your passive, your E later, or they won't work properly.
By the way, if you want to play Blade Master properly, you never level up the crit. Or maybe 1 point at level, what? 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So level 9 you can get a level 1 crit. Before that it's troll. If you're getting crit before level 9, it's most of the time gonna be a mistake. Maybe level 8 sometimes if you don't know, if you are not able to micro wind block. Then level 8. And also, why Orb of Venom is viable on Blade Master? Because you
A town is under
usually wanna buy some gems, health gems on him. And why is Orb of Venom very good on Paladin? Because he stays alive for a long time and he hits with Orb of Venom. That's what Blade Master does. He's always alive. one of his features. It's very hard to kill.
The health stones do make the Yulus, they scale well with the Yulus, making him tanky as shit, so he can last quite a while. Like, he's basically a very good tank, but he's also an agility hero, can do a lot of damage, so he's, just quite powerful.
Hell's Gem works on him and Demon Hunter very well because they're RG heroes, which leads to them having armor,
town is under
like 5 armor level 2 with stats, while Cryptroid is gonna have 6 armor if he would level up the armor instead of Impel. So with stats he has 6 armor level 2, which is 27%.
Also, not to further hype him, but I feel like he's also one of the best anti-air heroes in the game, so...
He is the best. He can not only tank it, he can kill it. That's the whole point.
I want to
So,
focus...
If you...
I just want to... Not to flame red again, sorry to get up, but like, not to flame red. I want to know why red added 2 banshees afterwards. Like, he added 2 druids first and then 2 banshees. So we
The bug with E and Orb is that if you level up crit before you buy Orb, then crit doesn't work.
It's only an Orb of Fire thing. Every other Orb works fine, but Orb of Fire in this game is customized, so there's a slight bug where if you have, like, even with Panda E, like, you have to get the Orb of Fire first and then level up the passive, or it won't work properly.
Orb of Fire is bugged because it gives a hero Fire Lord passive level 1 or something like that. So it attacks like a passive and it disables crits for some reason. Like if you buy it on MK or Panda or on Blade Master, it looks like he crits every hit. Which is not true. But that's the animation of procced passive, which he does. He procs a Fire Lord passive from Fire Lord.
Wait, is that a Witch Doctor tier 3? I mean, I'm never against a Witch Doctor tier 3 here. Wait, sure you spawn with Fire Orb? Oh, so you spawn with Fire Orb before learning?
No, I mean, if you get Fire Orb and then level up crit, it's fine. Like you don't need to spawn on the field, doesn't matter. Or I believe so.
Yeah, I'm not sure if spawning is mandatory actually. I usually get the Fire Orb early on. Like, I usually know because if I'm against ghouls or footmen, I already have like the Fire Orb at like before level 3. So, I'm not...
By the way,
I'm
not
sure
the
if it
best
needs
hero
to
in the
spawn.
game, just wiped another wave.
Well, that's because they're already stomping. That's the thing. But yeah, no, double Hellstone Blade Master is just very powerful in general, especially early on. Like, it's already strong early on, but the fact that they're also pushing it just makes it more rough. And it's extra good against TL because TL's Mass Strides. It's just not ideal for TL. And BJ Biggs has the Bears. Actually, BJ Biggs did not tech into Destroyers and Wind Riders like he usually does. He actually went Bears, which is great when they're pushing, but not when they're being pushed. When they're being pushed, those Bears will actually hurt a lot, but I think right now he knows they're going to have the advantage and he wants to hold on to that advantage, and Bears are such a good way of doing that. Like, those Bears are going to shred the Dryades and just everything Teal has. I also noticed the team on the right did go Mines after losing Tower, so that's going to set them back another 200 gold. Like, I don't know. I think the team on the right is not smiling right now. Does Lulu learn Windwalk on Blade? I'm not sure. I know, yeah,
No.
Bichon learns Windwalk. I don't know about Lulu.
Yeah, I think Lulu does learn Windwalk. Yeah,
I've never seen Lulu Blade Master.
Blade Master is Lulu's favorite hero. Coincidence. Yeah, just full HP.
I mean, the Giants just don't have enough damage to kill it. It is cursed.
Yeah, he's just tanking the whole wave and he's full HP. It's okay.
Well, he's definitely not fully cheap, but yeah, he is dying. You think the Dryads would purge the summons or the healers, but they just do not do it. And Deal is kind of cursed. I think Deal definitely needs to add a few Druids for the minus armor. Like, Deal has to add something to kill that Blade Master. Like, it is too much of a problem for him. Like, he has to either go tier 3, add some Destroyers Chimeras, or just some Druids for now. Like, he needs to add something for damage. Yellow is not, I'm not gonna lie, Dryads, when you're being pushed back, are not the best unit to have. Red with the single A-bomb, which honestly is gonna get good value on the plague poison thingy, but I don't know. I always prefer just, actually he gets a hippo, and yeah, Red has one hippo, one frost room. I don't know, I feel like Red is too committed to just having a balance. Like, he needs to start just finding a good unit to mass, and when your opponent has an answer to that unit that you're massing, start massing the counter to that, you know, counter, and then just go from there. Like, building one or two of everything is not ideal. Like, you know, like you need, I feel like you need, you know, 5 or 6 hippos for them to be close to like a critical mass where they just start shredding everything. And
Wait, why did
yeah,
you
for
go
Frostburn,
double belt of strength? Oh.
I guess it's because, I mean, he has a billion Dryads and he wants the MK to tank for the Dryads. Which could be a strong combo, but I mean, it's not working out this well because the Blade Master is just running past them and just shredding all the Dryads anyway.
Even Pescador made Blade Master seem broken. How is that not a...
Yeah, Pescador is a pumper player in more than half his games. But he does do very sketchy builds. That works out sometimes. Either it works or it really doesn't work, so I think this game it's definitely working. I don't know, team on the left is really, I think they need to start adding chimps. Like, I think Orange needs to start adding chimps very soon, by the way, because the team on the left does have the advantage, but they need to use this to end the game. Because if they're being pushed back, Red's Banshees will really hurt Purple. And Purple's adding Wind Riders. Okay, it's kind of cursed, I think. He's adding, he has 6 Wind Riders and they're going to be Bloodlusted. This is terrifying for the team on the right. I don't know.
Wind Riders. What the hell? Did he
Okay,
save
so-
gold or something?
I was gonna say, where did he get this many Wind Riders from? And he's on 3 mines. I think he's happy to go late. I don't know. I would prefer if just Orange starts adding chimps and they just secure the victory. But I guess Yellow has so much anti-air, the chimps are not the best. But they need a way to do damage to the fortress. I mean, the Blade Master is scaling. The Blade Master, the worst part of the Blade Master is that he's so strong early, then he's strong in the mid game, then he's still strong late game. Hello,
Hello, Monkey. By the way, Monkey, I need to...
I feel like it's not viable for the team on the right to come back. Like, I'm trying to figure out, the only person who could come back is maybe... Actually, I guess Phalo gets the MGs, but I don't know. The MGs are going to just get injured. Like, that's the problem. I don't think any of them can build, like, MGs and live long enough.
I think it's only Yellow who can potentially come back. There's enough Gargoyles, maybe Wind Riders, MGs and the Infernal. Because Teal is never gonna be in the game. Red is licking Blade Master every wave, and oh my god, that's the dream.
Oh no, Red is too balanced. Like I swear he is adding a little bit of everything. The more like he has 2 Dragonhawk Riders. See, I mean it looks like he's scaling. But no, blue is scaling. Blue has a Shadow Hunter. Like I don't know. This is. And I think Pescador will micro his, like he's gonna toggle those ults, like he's gonna toggle, yeah, the Blade Master ult, he's gonna toggle the Shadow Hunter ult, like it is not looking good for the team on right. Like I know I've been saying that a lot, but it is just...
It's not
I
getting
don't see
better.
how they-
It's not getting better, that's for sure. Look at
Like,
the amount of...
Teal is,
Oh my
yeah, like
god.
Teal's building MGs, but it's like he's up against a million bears, he's up against a million, you know, Wind Riders, like Purple has damage for days. Purple has the damage to clear the MGs.
Wind Rider is the
Like-
best air unit against Mountain Giant, by the way, as well.
Yeah, the poison damage just puts them down.
The passive, the Mountain Giant passive doesn't work. Poison.
Well, it makes them act like a hero, but you know how when Wind Riders got a buff to how much poison damage they do against heroes?
No.
Or it's either that or the duration of the poison is reduced to half. That's all it does. And the poison I'm pretty sure stacks, so it still shreds them down. Like either way, that poison just shreds down the MGs. So like they're just kinda, yeah, like those Wind Riders are gonna fuck up. Not only is it gonna mess up Teal, it's gonna mess up Yellow. So their just hope of stacking is gone. I feel like it's only on Red who can stack. Maybe he can mass Spellbreakers, I don't know. Even then, if he masses Spellbreakers, he's... I don't know, I would just mass Spellbreakers and Hippos if I'm Red and pray. I don't know
He
what you
needs
do here.
to
Actually, no, you cannot...
He needs to
Yeah,
Cyclone the Blade Master. That's the way. Cyclone
sorry, I
Blade
think Red
Master
mass
before the
Spellbreaker.
illusion, and maybe it's playable.
I think Red is forced to build that. Red can't even build tank here. Red is forced to just mass Hippos, actually, because if he ever builds a million Spellbreakers, Blue just ults them. So yeah, I don't know. This is just not looking... Like, this is just so doomed for the team on the right, I feel like. Like, the team on the left has the draft to destroy the team on the right, and they're playing it right. Like, they're all playing it well. And it's only looking better for them. Like, they don't have any siege damage, but they don't need any siege damage. They're still chipping away at the fortress. Gonna be a big ult from the keep right now. Teal has so much anti-air, which is stopping Orange from building chimps, but I don't think it matters. Like, Orange himself just has a million hippos. I feel like one single chimp wouldn't be bad. Or two if you really want to end the game quicker. But he's on 3 mines. They're all on 3 mines. Everyone on the left team is on 3 mines.
Yep.
So
they're
Yellow's also on
not
3
getting
mines.
outscaled anytime soon. And they're building
Yeah, they have
the best,
the
one
right-
of the best
yeah.
DPS units in the game, which is Wind Rider. No one is building tanky. Everyone's building damage. Like, they're not giving up this game.
Has BJ Biggs won a tournament before?
No. It's the first one. First victory for
Has
PGP.
Pescador or
No,
Lucifer won
I
it?
mean Pescador, I don't know, like... I think this is the first time he's playing. Oh wait, no.
That's
Pescador played quite a lot actually, yeah. But the orange guy, I think it's the first time.
praying for the... I mean, I'm praying for a possible comeback back and forth game, but I don't see it. I think the team on the left is just playing it like perfectly, pretty much.
Yeah.
Like, they're not, yeah, giving the team on the right a chance. Like, those Wind Riders are just the perfect unit to just destroy, to grief the 2 lanes who can make a comeback.
The
Like,
problem
Red, I
is
don't think has the draft or
they don't
ability to make a comeback.
communicate.
When
Like, if Teal is trying
this
his
is the
hardest
grand
to
final.
stack,
This is the grand final.
yeah, that's the last game, basically the decider of grand final.
Like, it's 1-1. Yeah, that's 1-1.
Teal is
so
building,
it's like the final game.
trying to stack.
Yeah.
Like he's buying items, building mountain giants and priest. Why is yellow then also doing that?
I
That's
think
what
it's
I
fine,
don't
like-
like.
This is the only way they come back into the game. That's the problem. Like if one of them successfully does it, it's the only way they come back into the game. Like I think like they're playing it right. Like they are playing it correct. Like they're both trying to stack. Like Teal is really hard trying to stack. He's playing it right, but the problem is that Purple just has the right units and he's building so much damage to stop him. Like Purple is just stopping him well, so. It just depends. Can Teal do anything else to make himself tankier? He has Inner Fire, he has MG, like maybe add just, I don't know, what could he add to stop the Wind Riders? Maybe mass druids out of nowhere? I have no idea.
Yeah, talents for the second. Against bears.
Well,
Sounds good to me.
yeah, against bears, but he also wants to turn them into Talons against the Wind Riders, right?
Man, you have
So the Wind
K
Riders aren't
tanking.
shredding the MGs. But then he also has to run into blue first, which is not ideal.
And blue has a little bit overpowered here. Happens to the best of us.
Once that Shadow Hunter hits 6, I think it's just, yeah. Even before it hits 6, I think it's over before that. It is not looking good for them. Like, this is so doomed. I guess teal shows up, or yellow shows up. They're actually partially stacking almost. There was hints of a dream there. Honestly, I think for yellow, maybe yellow can make the comeback. Yellow has so much anti-air. I think yellow should just give up on MGs and just mass Hippo Riders and pray that he just wins the air fight against orange. But then orange is a Crypt Lord, so actually mixing in some Wind Riders wouldn't be so bad for the poison damage to take down the Crypt Lord. Is that another Shadow Hunter? That is another Shadow Hunter. That is a soul-crushing Shadow Hunter when you're already behind. The red is pretty much cleared under tower, which means blue's gonna show up and really hurt Teal.
Blue is doing very good play, adding some talents. Or maybe not very good, but the -5 armor navigates, or -4 is it?
Yeah.
Let's see. -4. It's very good against mountain giants.
Also has so many
He
Wind Riders.
almost, like it's actually crazy. 6 mountain giants inner fired. He almost clears them under the fortress. That's how strong he is. Not almost, he basically cleared them. No, we cannot make grand final best of 5 because we're gonna run first of all in the schedule issues. Second of all, if more teams show up, it's gonna be 5 or 6 hours streams, and I don't want to cast for 6 hours. Like, it's very hard.
Don't worry, we'll have people on standby. We'll go back to the days of Poo Monkey being the cameraman, and we just have people rotating in and out.
I mean, if it's just cameraman, I can be a guy. It's not that hard. If you need someone else, if you wanna do, because
But this is looking like a stop, and I think that, yeah, like I said, Team I love to just playing it well. I think the only turnaround hope right now is gonna be with yellow and red. Like, I don't know, yellow, I think if he just wins the air fight against orange one day, but he's just running into purple first pretty much, so it's, yeah. It's looking rough. Did red make a comeback? I don't know, red cannot do it. I think it just has to be yellow. Like, yellow's the only hope. He's also the guy who went 3 mines on his team, so he's a scaler.
why is that tornado still?
Or, you know, Teal can always pray that Blade Master just gets the worst ult of his life, or he's in the worst position of his life. Maybe it just doesn't matter. I mean, he's still clearing because blue even has Wind Riders. Then purple shows up. If that Shadow Hunter stacks, it is looking so very dark. And I mean, you know, I don't know. I know it's been so negative, but it's like, imagine being the team on the right. Not only are you losing, you see these guys show up with Shadow Hunters, Priestess. You're crying. Your like soul is being ripped out of your body.
not smiling.
Yeah, this really is a real good game, guys. This is really
But I love Orange's build. Like I swear BJ Big type to him like you need to build this unit and he just never built anything besides that. It's crazy. 19.
I mean, it's working. It's actually legit the correct thing here because the only way they lose if they fall behind on the air game. And now he's just never given them a chance to, you know, catch up with the air game because he's just perma been adding to hippos. Like, why not do this? If your opponent doesn't have a response to hippos, why not just keep building him into the rest of time and eternity? I mean, it can backfire in certain ways. There's certain special interactions where it can backfire, but for now, it won't. I think they're just they're just one push away. Like that, can we see how close that Shadow Hunter is to 6? Like, Shadow Hunter is hitting 6, he's gonna ult and it's over. Even as a Healthstone is Shadow Hunter.
Wait, he didn't pass it from the Blade Master, he bought a new one.
I think this was way too early. It is over.
Yep,
Well
Blade
played
Master
to,
will finish in the game.
Yep.
Well
Played to
played
BJ Biggs, Pescador, and Lucifer.
Alright, it's gonna be it for the finals. We're gonna be back in maybe right away or in like 20-40 minutes for the tournament. For the Risk tournament. Unix, thanks for the follow, I missed it. And what's gonna happen now is I'm gonna finish the stream. More Direct Strike tomorrow, most likely.
Yogi.
Yeah, well played, Yogi. You did well. What was it? The first game? The one
It was in a
Yogi
few
carried?
games. The other one where he stacked multiple times.
Yeah,
I think it was the first game.
yeah, that was the first game. It was the Destroyers from BJP. Yeah. It did very well first game.